Yeah.
Like I put her up high so she looks down at me with concern. She's like, "Are you okay?" Because the other creepy babies don't care.
The other creepy babies don't care.
No.
Like
The
real
the
cats.
the first one where its eyes move is looks like Biscuit, which is Beans' cat. And she's so stupid. Her eyes can go both the same way, but I just like cross-eyeing derp derp cat.
Yeah.
It's the only correct answer.
GG's
What
on
is the
first.
name of the brand of the for
Who
the
the
creepy
fuck got
babies?
first?
Who do you think got
Hold
first?
on. I will find it
Bullshit.
and I will send it to you.
Thank you. You have just
Hi.
started my next collection of adorable stuffed animal type creatures.
Lemon stole first from you.
It's okay. I'm true first.
I definitely like the one where their eyes are looking in different directions.
Yeah.
GG's on your absolutely nothing redeem, Lemon.
Yeah, why is it not counting it?
Welcome in.
Because it's in an ad break.
Oh, right.
All the stuff plays afterwards.
Yeah. Do you know how many absolutely nothings you've done?
Probably more than they should have.
Like at least 14. A 3-year modiversary. Oh my god, have a happy 3-year modiversary, Lemon.
Yeah, don't listen to that lies.
I can't believe you've only been a mod for 3 years.
Yeah, it's also the number of actions you've taken.
Go
3.
fuck yourself, dude.
Oh no, Lemon.
Yeah.
Lemon,
Druk
the
is in a
creepy
mood
babies are on
today.
sale.
I'm a sassy
Lemon?
bitch.
What, Blue?
Lemon, the creepy babies are on sale.
Oh,
It's time to get sad again.
No, I'm not. I have enough.
Time.
I have enough.
but they're so cute.
I know. They're so cute.
That's how I get all my squishmallows. I just give the puppy dog eyes and I have a naturally high
actually think there
charisma
might be
apparently.
Like a new one.
Don't fucking stop. No.
I'm looking for the links to give to Gentle.
Of course.
Oh my god,
Obviously.
so cute.
That's obviously what's happening.
It is Gentle asked for it, right, Gentle?
Yes, I need them.
See?
You don't like him. Wow.
Oh, am I getting too excited about the Gentle babies? It's not the Gentle babies.
The gentle babies.
I hope they're gentle.
Oh my god. Lemon, there's new ones.
Okay, hold on. I'll go look.
Oh, Druk Dane got a 14.
Oh, no. It's not a new one.
I gotta do
okay,
mine.
Okay. Never mind. It's not a new one. I thought it was a new one.
I know how to roll a dice.
I kissed you.
Do I? Yeah, there we go.
Because you're a baby.
I got a 20! Look at me go! Oh, that's so bad for today. That's gonna make me think I can do any. Oh, flurry.
Okay.
Lena and I gonna be rolling well today
They're
either.
not new.
Of course.
Anodia got a 12. Okay. Oh boy.
I was gonna say I might need to get another one of those little
What the
Kitsune Fox thingies if that's the case.
Dental got a 15. Claris got a 12. I've got a nat 20. Lena got a 5. Flurry got a 1. Anodia got a 12. The bad guys rolled a 14. Welcome in, Scotty. It sucks that you're probably at work today. You're not going to be able to get any ice drinks from my work today. Lemon got an 11 and Boris got a 12. Very close, very similar. Our ice machine broke at work today. It's so much fun. We got banned from buying
how
ice.
did that shift end?
I'm not at work. Oh, you get to actually watch the chaos today. Amazing. I'm so sorry. This is our downtime too, and you're about to get traumatized.
Trauma!
Creepy baby blind box, so you too can gamba your creepy babies.
I love creepy babies. You leave my
Oh my
creepy babies out of this
goodness.
conversation. Actually, bring them into this conversation.
Oh
if someone would like to
my
buy me a creepy baby, please reach out to
goodness.
Lemon.
Can
Okay,
sponsor an adoption of a creepy baby.
Yeah,
I like-
I will love the creepy babies. I'll even call them after you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so for
I gotta close
no
this,
ice,
or I'm gonna buy
yeah,
them.
that won't go over well. Nope. Oh right, so I was a really bad streamer last week, and I totally forgot to put my D&D reminder out. Like at all, I didn't do any of the things. So channel points will not work once we are on the main screen. Don't use your channel points. Save them for another time. Once we hit the main screen. If you want to catch more of our shenanigans and check out the past VODs, those are up on the YouTube channel. I've been so good at uploading everything that needs to be uploaded.
Gentle, I have some of those.
Partially because you have
Gentle,
somebody
I
who
have
needs
some of
to
them, and
watch.
they're
Yes,
not
I
normal.
want the purple one. I want the purple one so
Oh,
bad.
I don't
Oh
have.
my god.
We also have a wonderful D&D
Blue.
cast.
Blue. Save me. Actually, don't
So-
save me. Help me buy these. Someone help me buy
Octocat.
these.
I want Octocat. Yeah. So with us here today, we have Druk Dane is the dice. He is our wonderful DM. Say hello.
That is me.
There you go. You have me. I'm playing Enodia. You don't know me. I don't know how you got here. We have Lemon Dingo playing Boris.
Yo,
He grunts a lot.
I do.
Boris
I don't
grunts a
talk
lot.
a whole lot, if I'm honest.
We have Claris as Flurry. We have Blueberry Seal as Jingle. And we have Gentle as Lena, who's looking a little bit bluer in the days coming forward. All right. We're going to pop on over to this screen here. And who wants to do the recap today?
Before that,
Oh.
I need to make a
Right.
statement. Lemon should be offended because I went to bring Lucier Warren, which is our warthog squishmallow, and she proclaimed he's too fat to sit with. So I think that's a bit specious against boars, and even though
Wait,
like,
no!
warthogs are like a slightly different family. She
Wow.
hates you. She hates your kind.
Lucier.
No.
Rude. You
No.
Calling me fat on this day and era? Like, what the hell is this?
No.
Canceled.
No.
Canceled.
No.
Canceled.
So what
Cancel the
actually
streamer.
happened?
Cancel streamer.
What actually happened is Druk likes to bring me over some of the squishmallows to sit with me at my chair. But most of them at this point, the stuffing has been absolutely just like destroyed. But the only one who's managed to survive, and I think it's because they were overstuffed, is Warren. So he's not squishy enough. He can't fit beside me on my chair and has to sit directly in front of me, and that just doesn't work with all of the things that I have to do. He's just a
Just
guy.
saying boars get in the way. I understand.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
That's so rude. I can't believe it. I thought we were friends.
That's okay.
How
You're
dare.
sitting with me now. I sent a picture.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, thank you. At least
Wait,
somebody
wait.
loved me.
Wait, versus the one that I have. Hold on, Blue, you'll appreciate this.
I don't know if I will.
He looks so lumpy in that picture.
It's just this
Does
one's
a
just
little
like a
bit.
little guy. I have like just a little guy.
Why does it gotta? Never mind.
You
Don't
can't
ask
start a sentence like
questions.
that and then not.
Don't ask questions you don't want to
Why
know.
was it sewed so provocatively?
True.
It's got a little fin on the back too.
It's a sea cow.
It's a
Okay,
sea
I get it.
cow.
Still weird, but okay. Understood, Lucier.
Yeah, it's just like a little guy that fits beside me really nicely.
Oh no, Blue! I found some that you don't have.
Okay.
Lemon, we're not buying anything more until we get back. Close the screens.
I know, but I need to give it to you so that like, we don't lose it
Oh my goodness.
because you don't have one.
Now
like this.
that the roasting.
Dude, don't even.
Now that the roasting of Lucia has been completed, hopefully, and for a majority of the rest of the day, I'm not going to be that lucky. Who
Look, I
wants
like
to
eating grilled octopus.
play?
It's delicious.
No.
Calamari deep fry
Is.
that shit. Or is that squid?
Blue!
Doesn't matter. Same
You
family.
don't like water meats. You're supposed
Specifically from the one restaurant, they make a calamari that is so crispy and so spicy and delicious. I can't even tell what I'm eating.
Oh my goodness.
Lemon ding
Excellent.
dang dingo. If you send me one more freaking link,
You're gonna
we're
have to
gonna
buy
have no money for this trip tomorrow.
Tomorrow after Vintage Story.
Yeah.
The
Lemon.
other thing I want to say, I'm searching for a pair of scissors,
You
but it's a pair of
know.
scissors that is basically like two little blades that get pushed together. So like the most dangerous pair of scissors, I have no idea where they are, and I'm searching for them. So I'm very liably going to stab myself today.
Did you
Fantastic.
lose the ones that were broken or the ones that I told you not to put at your desk?
Well, I didn't put those ones at my desk, so those are still safe. But I had a pair from Honey.
Are they the ones where you can like take them apart and then they turn into like basically two knives?
Oh,
Yes,
goodness.
exactly. And like you're basically just pinching two knives together. And I have
Mhm.
lost these, so
Oh
I'm gonna
my
stab myself
goodness.
with two knives.
I swear.
We'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
D&D, where you
It's
definitely don't stab
dynamite.
yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, at
Definitely,
least.
totally not.
Hopefully, other people are doing the stabbing.
Yeah, stab your friends.
Oh my god.
Exactly. Or, just bite them. That's what Jingle does.
Nom, 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 nom,
I
nom.
would never bite people on accident.
On accident.
On
yes.
accident.
That
Key
I believe.
phrase.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't put strange things in your mouth. You have to do that very intentionally.
There's a Canadian
Don't you-
song about
Don't
that
you put
from
it in your mouth.
Don't You Put It in Your Mouth.
But I'm an adult, so I do adult
Oh,
things.
I found
like
the
putting things
scissors.
in
Oh
the
my
mouth.
god.
Oh, in your hand?
Did you
I
stab
didn't
yourself?
stab myself. No.
Congratulations. We're like 13 minutes in, no D&D has been played yet. We've
That's
barely
okay.
even gotten through anything. We're talking about
We're
creepy
having a great
babies.
time.
Welcome in.
Creepy baby stabbing yourself, stabbing your friends, biting your friends, and scissors.
Oh, I like that one.
Hey, as long as you have permission.
Yep.
Consent is king.
Consent is important.
Mm-mm.
Whatever you do in your own home.
Oh my goodness.
Just make sure you get a consent. Ice! Lemon
So who wants to do the recap from last week? There was a lot that happened and not everybody was here.
I got it
wasn't-
unless somebody else wants it.
I wasn't here either.
I don't want to do it.
Let me
I
do
know
it.
some
No.
sad shit happened,
Okay,
and then we were
I
sad
do it.
about
I
it.
need to
You
pull
wanna
this
do
thing up,
it?
though. I'll do it.
Okay.
Reading and recapping my weakness.
You don't have to do it.
Don't read
Uh,
it all.
No,
Just
I'll
read
Claire
it.
Have
said-
to. There is 3,000 words instead of, usual 1,000.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
too many words.
3,000 word recap
Do the
because there
too
was
long didn't listen version.
the TLDR.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
wrote it
allowed
at
to
the
do
top.
TLDRs.
It's right there.
The
Less
thing
than 100
was,
words.
my
Your character was
He
very
just kinda-
confused most of the time.
yeah. Gentle was very.
That's okay.
confused.
If you would like
So-
Flurry to do it, and then they can explain what was happening and why it was important. Then everybody gets a
No,
TLDR.
let Gentle have the reroll.
Okay. Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Give my brain a second to remember how to read words. I see. Okay. I'm gonna read the too long didn't read thing. It's the morning after the fight. Ria removes her ring of mind shield. Shenanigans ensue. Flurry rescued from a very large, pretty pink green lady. I don't know how to say the name.
Eladrin.
Eladrin, and then lots of talks are had. Topics include the evil Kier and Nodia and the Dreadwoods, Flurry, and Sap, Sapling, Amy, the Crimson Bride, and her husband, and Avery. Enodia is Hexblood. Flurry does not like
Diometriona.
Diometriona, but likes the Athenusian. I probably butchered that.
Anthe.
Much better. Anthe, thank you, gives Flurry a sending stone. Enodia is a hexblood who is not here to murder Flurry's bones. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Um.
Enodia is just a gnome, guys.
I would also like to add that Drolik came to talk with Lena in the morning as well to ask for help while he was helping her, and they had a nice little discussion about how to Lena, helping people does not mean that they owe her back. And let's just say this old man got so healed that
Casually healed for 77 HP in one
Lena
go.
was like, if this old man dies, Flurry is not gonna have a good time, and that's gonna be a bad thing for the whole party. So, for him, and so now you have a spry old monk, not Mike. And she's now a little bit less gray. Recap done.
Yay! GG's.
Oh wait.
What's up?
And then also
Your brother's
Quinn
been
showed up in her
slacking.
dreams and yelled at her and blamed her for not watching her brother, even though she's away trying to solve other shenanigans.
No, that
and
doesn't
is
sound
going
like
to
Quinn.
have a very big discussion with her brothers when they get back to town.
I don't think that sounds like Quinn. I think that might be a mistake. No.
She got very mad. She was not happy.
You're the responsible one. Obviously, this should be on you.
100%. Alright, now
GG's.
recap done.
GG's.
Excellent.
Anything else to add?
Durlick and Flurry are warming up, and Durlick beats the shit out of Flurry.
It's so
Oh
good.
yes, yes, yes.
Anodia's
Start
watching,
laughing
very
at it.
bemused. Alright. I hand it over to you.
Excellent.
Unless you want more recap, DM.
Because there's like 3,000 words that we could work through.
There's many words.
No,
lots of
you
words.
don't understand. Normally the recaps are maybe 1,000.
Mhm.
They're
It's-
usually 1,000 to 2,000 words. This one's 3,200.
Yeah.
I believe it. So what? So the way the conversation went down was we started on one topic and then topic hopped and expedition
So
dumped
much
for like an
topic
extra
hopping.
hour than I even thought we were going to.
So
watch
much
the VOD.
topic hopping.
Watch
Or
the
read
VOD,
the
read recap.
notes.
The notes are very good. Very detailed.
They're so good. You don't even need to watch the VOD. You could just read the notes if you're faster at that.
Yeah.
That won't work for
Um,
people who aren't players.
That is true. They have to watch the VOD. Because nobody has access to it. Yet. We are getting into our downtime, friends. As this is the first instance of a downtime activity, there is a period of time that your characters can do things. We're going to kind of give a little bit of information at the start of our session and get into it, but to prep the brain juices for things that are going on, I think what we will do is probably have to roll initiative and then settle some downtime activities. But think about things that you might want to do with players or NPCs during your downtime. If there's training or research or whatever your characters might be doing, and then we kind of just go through. If there's something you think of afterwards, we can certainly square it away. But primarily, it's we're gonna speed run 7 days. So think about what your character would do for 7 days.
Should we bring up the calendar?
I mean, if you utilize such things, but it's up to you.
Eh.
It's not the. I think not the most necessary for some people. but
Anodia has a bunch of stuff that she's going to be doing. It's going to be great and heartbreaking.
Excellent. Let me see. I was trying to find a NPC picture. That one's kind of cool, actually. For like no reason other than just because I want it, right? Right?
Right?
Right?
Right?
Guy's a nerd. I need to make a nerd NPC. Just like actually.
Oh, I
Or
got
just
to
like
actually at work
super
today. It was great.
super creepy Discord mod NPC.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best. It is the best. No one's on this screen, so I can paste it here and then leave it for later. Excellente. Biggest question is giant woman exploding from the ground, Anodia being yeeted into the air, discussions with giant woman. Where's Jingle and Boris at? We had missed them a little bit on the morning of. So where did you guys wander off to?
Did we have a long rest?
You did.
Okay, hold on.
You can hit the button. Successfully hit the button. I'm gonna throw this token on here.
I'm gonna be honest. After our long rest, me and Boris got up, had breakfast, and wandered off.
Excellent.
We collected our stone from the little pink fox man. And we wandered off because we were supposed to go to Burl.
Just gonna put this stuff on GM for now.
So we had no idea. Big lady comes out ground, throws yeet people. We were already gone by this time.
Excellent. I would say early in the morning, Jingle, you get a message that arrives to your ears.
Of course it does.
In your headspace, you hear, "Hello, my friends! You have been gone for quite some time. Is mission okay? Where's location? Igor comes to pick you up."
Okay, and this is ascending, so I can send a message back, right?
Yes, you have 25 words to reply.
Okay. Igor, come to Burl. We have snackies and liquid snackies. Send.
Perfectly not detailed. I love it. Just come to Burrow. We're there. Have snackies. Excellent. You are at Burrow. You make your way to town. I think it would be at this time, Lena, you get a message. "Hello, my friend! I have spoken to the Jingles, and they are in Burrow. Are you in Burrow? Give us an update on mission, please. All safe? See you in Burrow." And you can reply with 25-word message.
Um, we are all safe, currently at a monastery, and we'll be catching up with the other two hopefully shortly. See you in Burl. And then send.
And I'm getting snackies myself. They teleported here from the upstairs realm.
Magic.
We got Borgors.
Borgors.
Borgers.
That's not a snacky. That's a meal.
I got a whole meal, but it's a snacky
My
meal. 'cause it's
I
not-
definitely forgot to eat today, and I'm sitting here and my stomach is rumbling so loudly. I'm surprised the microphone isn't picking it up. Yep.
Amazing. Igor has sent the messages. I'm going to roll to see. 17? Okay, okay. He doesn't send a follow-up message. But you can tell that, I mean, he's going to make his way to Burl or be there this morning. An alternative way to travel than spending the 3 days back to Saltmarsh, and giving you a potential rendezvous point. I'm gonna have everybody
No, my
roll
snack.
D20 for me, please. Go to
Roll a
this map.
d20.
Yes. Going to
Wow. Holy
turn,
shit.
turn order. Why do you all have twos?
Okay, reroll.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a reroll as well.
Well, Boris is gonna go
No,
first.
Boris,
'cause-
I'm not
yeah, you're
rerolling.
fine.
I'll keep my 5.
I'm fine with staying as 2.
Anodia has a 5.
Me and Boris have a 26.
What?
I don't think it works that way.
Yeah, a 10 plus a 16 is a 26. We're not fighting folk. You goose. Oh shit.
Man, what goose behavior.
Yeah. All right, Boris, you are up. I know many of your plans may be entangled into Jingles Jangles Jamboree, but
Okay.
I would like you to roll a d4 as well.
Okay. Concern.
Okay. So this is the spice. We're adding in. You, for your downtime in a 1 week's time frame, should think about a moment with Anodia that you would share as Boris.
Oh, okay.
Now, this will be saved for after, so you have some time to think about it. But similar to a camp story, we have to figure out if it's the last day that you guys get to interface, if your paths bring you in different directions. But just to give you some time to think while other things are going on, what is one experience or moment that Boris and Anodia would share over this week of downtime?
Okay. Okay.
Quinn is wilding out here. Gonna steal cooking pot again.
Boris stole Enodia's cooking pot during the travels. It was meant to be sent as Enodia. One of these days I'll be the right person in chat. Sometimes I'm
Not gonna
Twitch
happen.
chat. Sometimes I'm just myself. You know, it is what it is.
It happens. So, is there anything special that Boris is doing with the downtime? Or are many of your plans going to involve the Jingle Jangle?
Pretty much just going with the jingle jangle.
Be a great steed in the planning purposes.
Make sure she's not getting into like too much trouble. Don't what me.
Don't get into any trouble.
You don't get into
Alright.
any trouble.
Nope.
None whatsoever.
0.
I will put you beneath Jingle to reroute if there's any inspiration that comes. So then we're going to Enodia.
Should we be seeing this turn order?
You should, because you're on the wrong screen.
Ah.
There you go.
Thank you. I'm just like, we're just like not where we're supposed to be, I think. Okay. Me?
What is there anything specific?
Yeah, there's a lot of specific things that I'm going to be doing during my downtime.
Yeah, well, let's take us through some of it.
Okay.
What is the broad strokes?
Well, she's going to be observing all of the training and stuff because she's going to want to take a bunch of notes because she's decided that she's going to be training as well. But she does not want to be a burden, so she's not going to be asking to be trained by anybody. She's just going to kind of be watching and seeing if she can pick anything up by watching and taking notes because that's how she is. There's a lot of outside time doing that. She's going to be the night of after the giant woman. She's going to be very by herself and kind of a little sad because it's her birthday. It's Enodia's birthday on the 15th, which is the day that we ended the thing. So that's something that we have to deal with. And she also eventually at some point has to make her way back to Saltmarsh to take a visit with her dad. And maybe escort some people back to Saltmarsh. Those are the very broad strokes of what needs to happen.
So, you're spending the night at the monastery then, or
Yes.
waiting until to see where everyone else is going
Correct.
before leaving.
There's important big things going on. She doesn't want to leave.
And then for your downtime, you are observing and training then.
Yep. Writing notes, doing things, research, all of the generic things that she would be doing in her downtime.
We'll circle back. We'll get the overview, and then I'll piece it all together. Jingle, you're in Burl. What does Jingle's downtime look like?
Oh, I'm doing some shopping. I'm doing some eating. And I'm doing some paying for food. And I'm doing some not paying for food. And I'm trying to contact my family.
Okay. Boris, your ever faithful steed, going along with your travels for the moment. All right, broad strokes for Lena. What does your downtime look like?
She is going to be doing some grocery shopping. Because she wants to get back into making pastries again because that's the one thing she can actually cook. She may be bad at cooking, but she's good at making pastries because it's more of a less no instructions and more instructions. So she's good at making pastries because of that. she's gonna go to the. We're back. Are we back in? We're back in Saltmarsh, so she's gonna go to the weekly market.
Excellent.
I don't think we're in Saltmarsh yet, are we?
I mean, you will be during this time, having the opportunity to meet up with
Oh, yeah, Igor.
Igor. Basically, as soon as enough people are ready to go, he's gonna warp you back. So it's
Okay.
giving the option if you want to remain at the monastery, you can. But if you're excited to get back to Saltmarsh, that can be arranged.
Yeah, she wants to get back to Saltmarsh because she wants to get back into working on some pastry stuff, and then also she has a brother who she has to yell at. So she needs to get back to Saltmarsh ASAP. She's gonna thank Drolic, be like, "Thank you for helping me with everything," but I have to go home and yell at my brother now.
Is she waiting until she's at least a little bit better, or is she just like, all right, see ya?
It already is a little better.
Hmm.
It's
She's
gonna
gotten
take a couple hours.
she's gotten better, and she feels better enough that she thinks that the rest of it will go away on its own, and she's ready to go back and look after her brothers. She's the sister that will like prolong her own health to make sure her family's okay. And right now, she has basically been told there's something wrong with her brother, and she needs to go back because he is shirking on his responsibilities. So, or he's been kidnapped, and she would rather be doing yelling than having to be like him be in trouble. So,
Yeah, excellent. So your return to Saltmarsh as soon as possible, gang.
yeah.
Okay. I can work with this. And Flurry, what is your plans in the broad strokes for the week?
Flurry is probably going to spend a few days hanging around the monastery and training, especially after getting my ass handed to me by my old teacher. Also, Flurry's going to want to talk to Enodia about a lot of things. Those are the two big things that Flurry is like, I'm gonna have to take care of these things before they blow up in my face.
Excellent. So your plan is stay monastery for as long as possible, then return to Saltmarsh.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And also, everybody but Boris, I need a D4 as well.
I'm also worried about what my old teacher is going to get up to, so I would like to try and figure out as much detail on that as I can.
Is it everybody talking to Boris? Hang on a minute. We all, I'm here for it. Boris, everybody just has a special Boris moment. Because the way that I did it is you subtract that character, and then it's the next four in order. So without Boris, Boris got Enodia. Enodia goes 3 down, gets Flurry. Which, I mean, easy, I think, because you guys are in the same vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a Flurry moment, you get an Enodia moment. Jingle minus Jingle. Oh, hang on. I pressed the button. 1, 2, 3. Jingle gets Lena. And Flurry minus themselves. Oh no, I'm just wrong. Gets Lena as well. So there you go.
Okay, so what was that? Boris has me. Enodia has Flurry.
Yep.
Okay.
Lena gets Boris. That's what it is.
Lena has Boris. Okay. Jingle has
Lena, and Flurry has Lena.
Okay.
But then who has me?
Well, then we got to get rid of the doubles, and you can't have yourself unless you want to monologue for a minute. So we're gonna take the Flurry away, and we're gonna make it Jingle. So Flurry gets to have a Jingle moment,
There you go.
and then everybody has somebody. So through the week, think of that overlapping time. It may be a little bit difficult since it seems like Flurry is going to be Monastery most of the time, but you guys are all going to get together at the end of this week to reform and do your breakdown of the mission, the events, the whatever. So just a little bit of downtime, and then we get back together. Okay. So Boris, I'm gonna put you back with Jingle. Enodia.
Yes.
Are you? It seems like there's some Flurry business. Staying at the monastery then for the duration of time until it's time to return back to Saltmarsh.
Yeah, more than likely. She might
Okay.
pop over to Burl at some point and look into fuck, what is his name? The guy, the blacksmith guy.
Oh yeah.
What is his name?
Oh, I cleared the
Fulmer.
chat.
I
so-
know.
It's Fulmer.
Fulmer, thank you. I'm trying to skim through the notes. We need to make like a page that's just like these people are these people. Fine.
That's the wiki will be for when we get it
Wow.
updated.
Hey, by the way, there is a wiki, but it's not updated. So
There is a wiki. It's
D&D
mostly
does-
season 1 stuff right now.
there you go, D&D wiki by the lovely Lenoki.
Please donate to Lenoki so that Lenoki has more time to do things.
Yeah.
Yeah. We must give Lenoki all the things.
Mhm,
They are
mhm, mhm.
precious and should be treasured.
This is facts. Straight
And I'm
facts.
not just saying that because they draw all of my PC art. Totally not.
Good art.
Totally not.
Mhm. Very talented.
Enodia, you are at the monastery.
Yes, I am. My
Um,
noise gate, by the way, is
watching-
not working today. So sorry for everybody in chat. You will be hearing Droop Dane very frequently
I am loud.
because I don't have time to fiddle around with those right now.
It does sound fun in Discord, but I wonder.
It's picking up drastically on my Streamlabs. I think I might have done something well to fix it a little bit, but we'll find out. So sorry about hearing doubles.
Butts. I'm just testing.
Mm-hmm. Anyway. Attempt
No,
3.
you're good. You're
Mhm.
Gucci. You're
Mhm.
Gucci. Okay. Watching the monks in general. There are some non-combat monks that are here, people that enjoy the quiet life, the serenity. But there are quite a few beyond Flurry that actually partake in the martial arts
Mhm.
portion of the battling. And you do see that there are several weapons here. It's not like the monastery itself is completely dedicated to the craft of the quarterstaff. There are a few different fighting styles, and some that seem to be, there's one main teacher.
Yeah.
The master of the monastery is Drolik, and that is obvious. Primarily hand-to-hand combat, but you would see he does touch a weapon from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
There also seems to be some of the students that follow the tutelage of other members of the monastery.
Mm-hmm.
There are like nunchucks, and there are sais, and there are these other types of weapons. Some that use blades.
Yeah.
There's just this breakup of individuals where it seems like most of them have like a student,
Yeah.
or there might be 2 students to like more common weapon styles. So it's kind of interesting where you get to see these people at different levels of their craft, and how like very different it is from like the more militaristic, all of you people are, you're now a band of brothers, you're all getting the same loadouts, you're all getting trained in like how to use various things. So it's a very different atmosphere than what the keepers have, with sort of non-traditional fighting styles and learning moments, rather than the very like regimented like training processes that you have. It's almost a little more like emotional.
Enodia is quite proficient at the sword. She's better with the blades than she is the mace that she carries around with her. Her father wanted her to be more proficient at the mace, as that's what her mother was more proficient at. But she was never quite as studious in learning it, and kind of has forgotten a lot about that. So she wants to she's watching to see if there's anything that would help her with like learning the mace, as well as seeing if there's anything that would make her sword skills more more sharpened, because as you've mentioned, she has basic training from that, similar to what everybody else has. She's picked up a couple things from obviously studying the books that she does, but she's very fluent in with her sword and very clunky with the mace. So that's what she's kind of trying to figure out, how to be better at the one and how to be at least passable with the other.
It's a little bit interesting just to kind of highlight the difference. Is there are training moments that after kind of exhausting themselves for a time, they sit down and they begin to discuss and have like a lecture almost on this is why this didn't work, or this is how you do something differently. You need to feel the weight of the weapon. Are you trying to fight its natural flow? And there's just some of these concepts that you don't ever really stop to think about. It's like this is the pointy end, and you stick it in the bad guy, to really like stop and think about how does a mace want to be swung.
Yeah. She would be practicing with the stuff once everybody else goes to bed. She would not be doing it during the daytime. She would be waiting until the training grounds are cleared for the night, and then practicing with both of the weapons independently, obviously, and just kind of like feeling the flow of it, trying to take those concepts into what she's doing.
It's also kind of funny to watch Flurry get their ass handed
It's
to them by
so
the Rover.
good. Enodia is very amused every single time, because they've been presumably sparring at least more than like once.
I'm just gonna add a little flavor here of yes, but also it might be noticed that Flurry is, they're focused on the quarterstaff, but they're also brushing up on their other weapons. They might spend like a little bit of an hour or two with the various different teachers. Just like, oh yeah, this is how a mace works. Whoever's teaching nunchucks, Flurry doesn't go anywhere near them. No reason. It just doesn't seem to have time for nunchucks for some reason.
Yeah, how bizarre.
During your time, Enodia,
yeah,
you're watching and you're writing, you're observing and you're training. It's really quite peaceful here.
So peaceful.
At the monastery.
Yeah.
You're far away from the woods.
It's a very nice day.
I don't think you've also probably not had many days where there wasn't paperwork and injury and reports and data and communications requests.
Like she's writing notes just for herself.
The busyness of being sort of the central communication of your
Mhm.
camp that also connects to the greater heartbeat of the keepers and the other camps. There's always kind of something going on, and it's a little
Yeah.
bit strange to have just nothing.
It's so nice. It's so peaceful. It's a really nice warm day too.
Always out in the sun.
Mhm.
You're by a woods, which is kind of nice. You're in a militaristic camp of some kind where people are training.
Yeah.
So there's enough familiarity to kind of keep you on not necessarily on edge, but enough familiar that there's not that,
It's
I'm
comforting.
in a strange
Yeah.
different place. Maybe not so much as what you would feel in Saltmarsh, that just is kind of bustling but
Mm.
has more city vibes than um you know
Mhm. It reminds her of
soldierish.
home, but a more peaceful version.
In full view of these training grounds, scratching a few notes,
Mhm.
there's an opportunity to have your mind adrift.
Mhm.
It's as if your thoughts begin to get coaxed somewhere else, like dreaming while you're awake.
Mm.
Sometimes when the mind wanders and like a daydream, you've kind of disassociate, zone out for a moment, and see a story. Gotta change the music. This is
Oh,
spooky.
there's
Gotta be
music. I don't have it playing.
Oh,
Here you go, guys.
I don't have any music either.
I turned it off.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Music is here now.
Spooky. That's some pretty spooky music.
Shifting from a warm, restful state and nice, bright environment, happy faces that are sparring, there is a quickness of heartbeat. There is no sound other than the rapid thumping in your ears of your own heartbeat, adrenaline spiked high, and darkness surrounding you.
Do I have time to gasp?
You try, but your lungs won't fill.
Hmm.
A heavy, sharp breath, like you've been running for a time. Your legs are heavy, your body is sore, and there is creeping shadows all around you. The loose outline of shapes in dark, trees and canopy covering your head, and you witness a vision. Looking out, there is a familiar shape. Sir Eric. Not blood related, but someone you feel fondly of. Found family and important to you. His face is twisted in pain and shock. And your eyes catch crimson in the center of his chest, a heart pierced by a dagger. A long blade by a shadowed, grinning figure. You're too late.
Am I able to tell if this is past, present, or future?
It feels so real.
I
There's a collapse, your knees give out, and you tumble down to the ground, trying to look up at Eric. Your hands are shaking as you see another blade swing across his neck. And though his heart is pierced with one dagger, his throat is cut with the other.
Tears would be falling down my face. Uncontrolled. Not sobbing, just tears.
That despair clutches at your heart. The lack of breath in your lungs, you kind of heave forward and fall through the shadow in the ground. Give me a perception check. Normally you disadvantage, but you have a magical item that gives you
I
advantage.
do. You said perception?
Mm-hmm. 11. There's a voice that you hear, but it's just a voice.
I don't recognize it. It's too distorted.
There are words that are trying to reach you desperately, but over your heartbeat, over the sobbing and your own body's reactions, it's but a whisper you can't make out.
She wouldn't be sobbing. Tears would be flowing. You can't control tears, but a warrior doesn't give in to the weakness of sobbing to her.
Then the jagged breaths and the pounding heartbeat.
Mhm.
You're tumbling forward and tumbling, falling through nothingness like the world has given way to your despair. And there is a shock in the light that's before you. Your vision snaps back to being under a tree.
Gutenberg
out
would have
at
been tumbled out
Silver's
of her
fighting.
hand. She would be shaking, and Gutenberg would be pages down, open, like on the ground, and the tears would just be free flowing from her face. She would be too stunned and too confused to move right away. That should not have been possible. She should be immune to anybody invading her mind. The ring should prevent that. The dome should prevent that. Something knows she exists now and is targeting her specifically, circumventing the protections that she has in place. And she is not able to handle that right now. Not after everything that's just happened the day before, the day of. I don't know when this is.
Like in the next 2 days afterwards.
Yeah. You would maybe feel like a flare of magic from her. But that's about it. Like, she's gonna be there, unable to move for a significant amount of time. Just shaking. Unless somebody, like one of the monks notices and comes over to her. She's just gonna be basically catatonic for the next little bit.
Nah, it's just
Can I
for
roll
you,
perception?
homie. Sure.
Nope, I'm focused on training.
Takes you a little bit to center yourself again.
Mm-hmm.
But a vision?
Mm-hmm.
Is it someone messing with you?
Mm-hmm.
Is it someone warning you?
She would get up and go search for Jorlek, because he seems like the responsible adult in this area.
Yeah. It doesn't take that long to find him. He's right now in his I would say we're gonna go with like the third day. So he's in his quarters right now. It seems like he's giving some direction to one of the other monks and is preparing.
She'll knock on the door. I'm sorry to interrupt. You would see that she has like a tear-stained face and is still kind of shaking a little bit.
Come in, come in.
Thank you. She looks down at the ring to make sure that it's there still and that it's not damaged. Something just happened and I don't know how to interpret it. This. And she just starts stuttering and stammering and losing control of her speech a little bit before taking a minute and being like, I was observing the monks, writing some notes, and something overtook my vision. I saw my uncle being slain by something in the woods, but it should not be possible. He isn't in the woods right now. He shouldn't be in the woods right now. I received a letter from him just the other day. It felt so real. I couldn't breathe.
Kind of listens, and I'm not one to I don't profess to understand the mystics of magic to its totality, but you said that it happened here with the ring on.
Yes.
Not much should be able to reach you here.
I feel like I'm being watched. It shouldn't be. I feel like I'm being watched. It shouldn't be possible, but I feel it, like a crawling under my skin. I fear I might have woken something the other day.
Ooh. Well, sit here for a moment. Just kind of pats on his like side chair. And you see, kind of gets up and heads to a small cupboard and rummages around there for a moment.
She'll take a seat. But she's gonna be sitting on it, like, with her knees to her chest.
He comes back, a little bit of warm water with some kind of murky mixture that he stirs slightly, little tea leaves, and you can see some ground spices of some sort. That should do. Here.
I'll take the cup, bowl, whatever it is.
Mhm.
You don't. You want me to drink this?
It might help.
Okay. Do I know what it is? Like, do I recognize it as anything, or
Roll nature.
no? Nope.
Nope. It's plants and ground up stuff.
She's gonna down it. One big gulp, just all of it. Just worried it's gonna be something spicy and horrendous like what Lena had to drink.
Oh, that's a. And then you just gotta you shotgun it down, and he's like, that was more of a sipping tea, but that's okay.
Oh, that's very warm.
You feel that sort of like intense warmth in the chest and in your stomach.
Mm.
You do feel a little bit of that kind of pent up energy fade, just a hair. Being in a safe place, feeling a little warm and cozy, not quite so out in the open. there may be connections. We did let out quite a bit of magical essence. We can try to obscure your energy readings for a period of time.
Is that not what the ring does?
It does. But think about places that were touched by magic. Even though the spell is completed, the area is still scarred for a time. If there's a great battle with wizards that slung fire and lightning, it takes some time for nature to return back to before the battle.
Hmm.
It just may be some of that residual energy that something is trying to attune to.
See.
That's my best understanding. There's some cleansing herbs. Maybe the next time you're at the campfire, you can add a few to the flames and let the smoke wash over you.
Okay.
Mask you for a time.
Thank you. I think I'm gonna send my uncle a letter just to check up on him again as well.
I think that will eliminate any worries. Do you have pen and ink? Do you need pagers? Parchment?
No, I'm quite well with stationery, thank you though. And she kind of just like that definitely brings a chuckle to her. I have this really cool pen. It never runs out of ink. And Gutenberg provides me with the pages that I require. And I'll tap on Gutenberg. And the gem would kind of just flicker a little bit of purple that he's awake and kind of paying attention, but also not. He's having a nap. He's just having his own little time or whatever.
Oh, he's got lots of books to read, but
Yeah.
also you're being weird, so it's like,
He's like, maybe I'll look into. Yeah, he's like, I don't know what's going on. This is just like, you dropped me. How dare?
I touched the soil. This is not allowed.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And Anodia's gonna like gather anything in the area that he was providing her. If it was being provided now.
Yeah, it gives you like a
Okay.
little bundle of like it's almost like a braid, two bunches that have been twisted and braided together, and he just instructs you to light it and just kind of like smudge yourself, wash your,
Yeah.
get rid of some of that magical stuff, get that the funky smoke on you. It'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Cleanse that environment, baby.
Yeah. So she's gonna gather that. She's gonna go outside. She's gonna do like a 3-toned note, like a whistle kind of thing, to summon the carrier bird that's probably around the area for the letter that she wants to send off. And then she's gonna find kind of like a little bit more of a secluded spot at the edge of the training ground. Because she still wants to kind of be around people, but wants to be alone. She doesn't want to be left alone fully because it might happen again and she's scared. If Flurry's on the training grounds, you would notice that she situates herself a little bit closer to them than the other people that were practicing the weapons of the choice that she was looking at.
Just wiggle a little bit closer.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm the comfort person.
You are protected. Big lady didn't throw you.
Yeah.
As funky good. You pen your letter to Eric.
Mm-hmm. Just
Um,
checking in, asking about the camps, asking about any updates that she should know about, and seeing if there's going to be any time for catch ups soon. If he's going to be coming to visit father, and if she should make her way back, and at a specific time point.
I think some reassurance does arrive when the pigeon finally returns back to you from the last letter report you sent. You get an update from Eric that the pack has been successfully closed. They are on their way to Burrow, so he's hoping to, after doing a quick debrief, head down to Saltmarsh to see you and your father. And if you had told him that you're at the monastery, he would say that if you're still there, then maybe he can see you in the next few days.
Yeah, I'll tell him where I am and give him the estimated ETA that we would be heading out.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what Enodia does during her a couple days of downtime, as well as do you mind if I do the one night thing that she has?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get your stuff out now.
So the night of Giant Lady, she would be in the room that she has by herself, and she would have locked the door and maybe put like a chair or something in front of it so that nobody can come in, because she doesn't want to accidentally be disturbed or spied upon, because she knows what's about to happen and she's not it's weakness to her. She doesn't think that she should have these emotions. So she's in there by herself, and she kind of just reaches into her bag of holding and pulls out one of the puzzle boxes. And she opens the puzzle box, and inside is a whole bunch of birthday cards that she's gotten every year for as long as she can remember from her father. And she sits down on the ground and she starts reading them one by one. Each one is carefully drawn and illustrated in her father's horrible handwriting, with a note inside specifically for her and some wisdom for the year that she's going to be turning. And she's crying, like she's full on crying and sobbing, before she gently packs them all away and kind of whispers happy birthday to herself before crawling into bed and going to sleep.
So sad, bro. Your daddy doesn't remember you right now.
I know, isn't it the worst? He doesn't know who she is, but also she knows that he hopefully will at some point. But yeah, so today that's how she spends her birthday. And congratulations, she's now 30, which in gnome years is an adult. But she knows that she's not a gnome anymore, so she doesn't know what age she actually is, or what's going on, or who she is as a person anymore, and that's also terrifying. But she's been alive for at least 30 years as far as she's aware. And so today's her birthday, and she's an adult now.
Excellent. With your time studying, is there anything else that you want to conclude before your time is over?
At some point before leaving the monastery, she would have a chat with Gutenberg about a visitor that he has within his library, and just gather information that she can from that, and be like, yeah, well, I'll try to help you with that, but there's kind of more important things going on right now, maybe. But maybe at some point we can see if anything can happen.
There is nothing more important than knowledge.
I usually would agree with you, but at this point there seems to be There just seems to be something that's like a little bit more dangerous, perchance, happening right now. But I'll talk with the others at some point about maybe helping out with that problem. I know,
Alright,
you just want to talk to Flurry
patience.
again. We get it.
I like that goblin as well, and I believe that that is an ascended boar. There were some wonderful notes about boars and goblins in the library archives that you brought in from that Xenopus fellow.
Hmm.
I will give you some more information on it.
Yes,
They're very
please.
sacred
Okay.
and rare.
Oh, interesting.
If he perishes, I would like to eat a portion of him.
I don't think that that's going to happen anytime soon, nor do I think that that would be allowed. We don't eat our friends.
Mm,
In this day
okay.
and age, we don't eat our friends.
I'll maintain distance so that we won't be friends.
Okay.
So when he perishes, I can eat him.
Well, I I suppose that you would have to ask the goblin about that. I believe that claims over Boris would belong to them. But yes, at some point I'm sure you'll get to meet everybody in person and it will be fine. But until then, just maybe behave yourself. Don't try to eat anybody else.
I do have to say, I know this identity thing is quite shocking to you,
Yes.
but I do believe that gnomes, classically, smell like worms and mushrooms, and I can't say I have ever smelled worm or mushroom on you.
Well, okay, but here's the thing. The only other gnome that I've never properly known is my father, and yes, of course he's gonna smell of worms and mushrooms and stuff. He goes into the woods quite frequently. However, he always said that I was much more like my mother, and that came from her side of the family. And like, of course I'm not gonna smell like worms in the woods. I don't go into the worms in the woods.
Mm,
I am
I
far
will research
cleaner
some
than he
more,
is.
as you should be. Can't get tracking mud through the libraries.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, maybe it might be a sensitive time. But if tragedy should befall, please bring forth my request. In some cultures, it's a great honor to eat the dead,
Uh-huh.
because then you're taking a bit of them with you, even if it's temporary, through your digestive tract.
Alrighty there. Gutenberg, I think that that's going to be enough for this trip.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna head out and talk with I'm gonna go. Let me know
Food
if you
for thought.
find right. Food for thought. Understood. Okay. And she's gonna leave the library. Muttering to herself that he's a crazy old man, but at least he's knowledgeable and good at keeping his job together. While also having scraps, like a scrap of paper with the information on the friend in the library that isn't supposed to be there. My goodness, what a kooky, crazy old man! I swear, he really. Every time we meet somebody new, he just wants to eat them. I don't understand it.
Perfection.
Yeah. And that's the downtime at that monastery for Enodia, is a lot of that, a lot of training, just random happenstances and things. It's great.
Jingle and Boris,
Yep.
your time is in Burl. There's some shopping abound,
Yes.
materials being gathered.
Yep. I'm about to have the shock of my goblin life.
There is Burl is a place of many creeds of people, but even for as eclectic as it is, not a lot of goblins riding boars through town.
Fair.
not particularly in your garments and equipment. It's very sort of narrow, grid-like streets, very tall buildings. It's interesting. Lots of like business on the bottom floor, potentially business on the next floor, and then like dwellings on top of that. A very sort of like vertical town that you roam into. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
I am looking for snacks and for health potions because I gave all of mine away. And a healing kit.
A healer's kit. Okay.
Yes, because I used all mine up.
Would you want to peruse by your lonesome, or would you ask locals for assistance?
I would probably ask people where I can find such things. But it would sound more like, hey, you got snacks? Where's snacks? Where can I get snacks? I also need healing stuff. But
Healing
mostly
stuff
snacks.
and snacks. With Boris granting you aid, go ahead and give me a persuasion check. You do so with
Persuasion check.
advantage.
That's persuasion. Okay. With advantage. Okay, hold on.
Mhm.
Advantage. Persuasion. I'm -1. Listen.
These people here suck.
It's probably because I'm speaking Goblin.
That might also be. It takes a little bit of time as people are more responsive to you in Saltmarsh, and you kind of are used to like people paying attention and being like more like small towny. They're a little more like, what did you say, dear? Oh, you need to go there. It takes a little bit of time to find somebody, but through just like he's trying to get past you, so he has to wait for you to get out of the way. So you, as you're kind of speaking, he's like gets shocked for a moment, and then seems like you're not a goblin trying to barter to eat his children. So then starts paying attention and says, "Oh, yes, okay, an apothecary just down the road there. It will be the third building there, and then you climb up the stairs, and then." Yes, there. Healer's kit, healing potion. You won't find snack. Well, maybe there's. I don't know what a snack is for you. They might have dried or frog legs, but try there. So you get some directions at the very least to where a appropriate place to procure such goods are. The good news is, as you're kind of running through or like moving through town, you're in like the brick sort of like the palisades and the armaments from the castle. Most of the shops here are like industrial. This would be like where all the shops and like the important things are. And when you kind of get to the outskirts, you start to see over the hill that there are these tents that are set up, like a market outside of the actual walls of the city. And some of the scents that start to creep over the walls tell you tasties are that way. But going to the apothecary, it's sort of a very sort of like dusty, potent smell of a store. Like when you walk into an old folks' home mixed with like dusty herbs and things hanging on the wall. It doesn't smell super tasty in here, but it's got that medicine sort of pulpy smell to it. So you're like, okay, well, I mean, this is the right spot at the very least. And you are able to procure your goods at fair market value. So for regular potions, it is 50 gold each. If you want the greater ones, I believe they're 120.
What's this one?
That one is 50.
50. 50. No, that's wrong. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna talk to this person and I'm gonna tell them that their sign is wrong.
You see, there is a kind of middle-aged halfling man. He's got a curly mustache and some coiffed brown hair. Also, halfling shopkeepers in this game. I don't know why. It just is what it is. Yes, hello, my goblin friend. Hello.
Hi.
Signs
I
are
think your
wrong.
sign is wrong because I don't think that this is right. I don't know. Something is wrong here.
Well, let me see. Let me see. Kind of shuffles down and waddles over to like the small crate of potions and 50 is the fair market value on such goods.
Yeah.
Dear
But that
goblin.
says G. It's supposed to read S.
He gives you a squint like, really?
No, that's how much Auntie charges me.
Well, I can assure you that these potions are curative and delicious. I can assure you that they are certainly worth the G.
But that's too many G's. This is silly.
They might
This
be
is
quite
silly. You're silly. What do you
expensive.
mean? Even if it was a G, then you should take off a 0.
I'm gonna
Listen,
need a persuasion check.
I think that this is a bad decision. I
That is a
think
bad
that
decision, but it is.
your potions may be more tasty than Auntie's. Auntie's potions taste awful. But that 10 times the flavor. 10 times the flavor? I don't know if that's
13 is not bad. With Boris at your side. He says, "Well, my dear, I assure you that this is a fair price. I can also say if you have a bit of spending money, if you buy 2 of them, we can make some sort of negotiation for the deal. But I'm afraid my prices are quite firm."
okay. Well, ew.
You're welcome to check the market. Maybe there is a discount seller or adventurer down on their luck that might be trying to offload some goods for a cheaper price. But this is name brand, properly mixed product.
Boris's tuck is gonna tuck into like a basket and like dead eye him and then dump it onto the ground.
Okay. Boris says I'm not allowed to shop here anymore, and so we leave.
Who brings an animal into an establishment? I should have known they were trouble. And he just kind of grumbles as he's picking up the stuff off the ground. Goblins, it's always 50-50 with them. You wander back out. You have a nice view on the second story of the outer market. It looks like almost like a carnival. There's like a tent city out there that kind of stretches out towards the woods. Delicious scents on the air.
Oh, we're going there.
You would be able to find, I think healer's kits are 1 GP.
Okay, well, I'll buy one of those.
Oh, 5 GP for the 10 charges on them.
Okay, fine. I'll pay full price for that because I don't know how to. I just assume that's correct.
Buying too much stuff from Grangle that doesn't know
Yeah.
what gold and silver are.
Gringo, Auntie Grangle only ever charges me. I'm muttering to Boris. Auntie Grangle only charges me 50
You mean
silver.
Uncle Grankle?
Or whatever. Gringle, Grangle, Gringle, Grungle. It's all
Fail.
interchangeable. What's gender? Fuck it. They only charge me silver
Happy
money.
Pride.
I don't need gold money. They only charge me silver money, Boris. This guy, this short man, ridiculous.
Boris just looks at Jingo and is like, disgusting.
Disgusting.
It'd be so funny if you you paid in platinum, and not realize the platinum and silver are both silver.
I don't know.
5 platinum, 50 gold. It works, but not understanding money as a family trait.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's a goblin trait. We don't know shit. Okay, so I'm walking around looking for either potions, tasty snacks, or like a way to contact my family so I can talk to my auntie and to fix this because this is bullshit.
It is very interesting. There are quite a number of these tents that have little like mom and pop shops. Like when you're walking through the town square, there's a little fire that's set up on a grill. People have like kebabs and different kind of breads and stuff that are out. There's a few times you wander into someone's actual like camp home, and they're cooking stew for their family on the stove, and you're or on the campfire, and you're like, oh, this isn't for sale. I see.
Can I have some anyways?
He looks at you, and looks at the board, and is like, "It's hard out here." You sit down with a nice human family and have lunch with them.
Sick.
So tell me about your war.
Well, I had to kill this thing, and then it tried to eat somebody, and then it like bit my friend's face off, and then we had to go and chase shooting stars, and then it turned out the shooting stars were actually monks, and then they were really hurt, and they ate all my potions. So thank you for the soup.
You see, there is a small human girl that's trying to like look at the saddle and do that thing where they like hang around and like, can I ride your boar?
I hand them the
riding
brush. You have to
earlier.
brush them first.
Okay, a brush so good.
You gotta go real slowly because he bites.
She brushes so good. I rolled
That's
17.
best brushing of my life.
Okay, just for a minute.
Yeah, go for it. I don't go for it. You're small, you'll fit.
Saddles up. Does a little like giddy up.
Boris, you
I-
take off running.
Yeah, I'm just going.
Just full speed, that charge, and you're just gone for a second.
Yeah. The sharpest U-turn I can possibly make. Maybe knock over a stall while I'm going through. Run all the way back.
The good thing you have a magic saddle that doesn't let you get yeeted off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The girl's hair is a mess, and she's like, "That was the best time ever!" Dad, we have to get a boar, but I want a pink one. Thank you, boar. Pat, 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 pat.
And we're now back wandering around looking for more snacks. Maybe to-go snacks.
Mm-hmm. There are all sorts of snacks. There are meat snacks. There are pastry snacks. There are weird grilled vegetables. There are these elven weird people that are selling salads, and it's like, who the hell wants to eat a salad when there's a meat guy over there?
That's
but
what.
you know what?
That's
They
the
still
food
do.
that my food eats.
Exactly.
I take a carrot from a random stall and just munch on it as we're walking, just hanging out of my mouth.
We did not pay for that.
You are certainly able to procure many strange snacks. Lots of foresty type folks here. Lots of different interpretations of things that the land provides here. But there's also quite a lot of cultures in the tented area here. So there would be more like half orcs and some Hadozi stalls and the the odd dragonborn that may have some kobolds that are doing the sign spinning outside of their establishment, and their food is incredibly spiced.
Will we get some extra portions of those to take with us? Because I know somebody likes it spicy. Nodia.
Oh no! You get a red dragonborn ghost pepper spicy kebab.
Yeah.
Just like
And I keep it nice and safe. I put it with my other non-spicy kebabs.
yeah, the flame salamander kebab, where it's made with real flame salamander.
Oh, and it burns just so good. My eyes are watering, snot's dripping out my nose. I'm just salivating. I'm breathing heavy. You can see smoke coming out of my ears. I need 3 more of these.
Hey, you got it. Coming right up. You don't even need to keep these heated. You can put them in the bottom of your bag and it'd make the rest of the food warm.
And I'm doing that. I'm keeping all my food warm for days. I'm gonna waste 17 gold walking around this place.
A plethora of snacks.
Me and Boris have eaten our fill and then some, and I have a big old bag of food kept warm by these fire salamanders. Okay, but still no potions. This is ridiculous. Boris,
Give me
why are these potions? They're everywhere at home. They're everywhere. We throw them in the garbage.
I don't know.
The bad batches. Give me an investigation check. Since you're working together. 19. You also know you took some monies from Anders, and he paid out, and you have that money still too outside of your regular monies.
Oh,
I don't know if it was ever added.
Right, I do. No, I didn't.
Yeah. So you investigate as you're putting the salamander stuff away. You find these 2 little pouches that you snagged, and there's 200 gold each in them. So you actually had like some money to spend.
Oh, oopsie.
Oopsie poopsies, but
Oopsie poopsies.
you do find there is this on the edge of the forest, in one of the sort of weird battered down tents. There's that sort of familiar medicine smell. And walking over, you see this is probably where you would have picked up your healer's kit. There is a very old half orcish lady, big like streaks of white in a kind of bunned up, busting at the seams braid of gray, and it looks like almost like a lightning storm of gray and white. And she's got one eye closed, kind of hunched over with a stick, and she greets you and says, "Hello! Please come and view my wares. We have healing potions, not typically green, but the way that I made them, the way that my grandmother made them, they're still just as potent as those silly alchemical reds, but a little more earthy. But they work perfectly fine."
That didn't pick up. There is no sound coming from Druk. But I can hear him talking. Oh. Hello? Ah.
Discord died.
Oh my
Hello.
goodness.
There we go.
Hi.
What is the
Hello?
last thing you heard?
I heard that their potions are green.
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
My potions are green, like my grandmother used to make. Just as
I'm
good as
good.
the red ones, just with less processed chemicals.
Wow, I like you already better than that short little man in the stinky lies to me.
That Rupert man is a terrible fellow. He's an awful man. Small
Yeah.
and bitter.
Yeah, he's small and upset about it. And Boris wrecked his place, and now he can't go back.
Oh, good. You get a discount. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
The name Rupert. You just know he's a bad dude.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
He's gotta be a bad man.
The
He lives
stinky
above somebody else. He thinks he's above everybody because he's
I
on
know.
the second floor.
I think it's because he's so short.
All short people are angry.
Yeah, just look at me.
Oh, I didn't mean to assume.
No, I'm angry. I bite people.
Ah, see. Back in my day, I used to bite people too.
Why don't you bite people now?
Oh, I have no more teeth, dear.
Oh! I rummage through my bag and I pull out teeth.
Have dentures like, oh.
No, not like loose.
Oh, like loose teeth. He's like, oh, that's a nice collection.
I
dear."
pull out like 20 of the loose teeth because I'm sure I have so many you don't understand, and I just put them in your hand, or put them in her hand, and I'm like, listen, you take these teeth, you talk to the tooth fairies, they're there. They're gonna lie to you, and they're gonna say that they're not tooth fairies. But if you give them your name, they will give you teeth. Just trade them these teeth. Trust me on this one. I know how to deal with the tooth fairies. And then I just leave the 20 teeth in their hand.
Boris is just looking at Jingle like very skeptically, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, Boris, listen. This is why your tusks are so tusky. I talked to the teeth fairy, and they said that your teeth will stay nice and white because you've got fire, and that's how teeth work.
The expression has not changed.
Yep. And so I'm going to go stumble over towards the basket full of green potions, and I'm going to ask, oh, what's the price on these ones?
Oh, because you're so small and ferocious, I think 30 gold will do just fine, dear.
30 gold. How much is 30 gold? I know it's not the silver. It's a gold one. And I know that they're more than what Auntie sells us. But I think that the Auntie sells us the red ones. Do you think the green ones are better?
Maybe.
I think so. I've been drinking them for 40 years.
For 40 years?
Mm.
That's longer than Boris has been alive. Boris, maybe if you drank green potions for 40 years, you could... Okay, sold. And I'm going to hand over 400 gold.
Wait, how many is that?
I don't know.
More than like 13 and then 10 gold left?
The
Is that
third?
right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
It's 13 gold or 13 potions?
Oh, you're giving me too much money, dear.
No, I don't need that. That's yucky money. We got it for people.
Boris is just like tossing his head to the side saddle, just like put it in there.
13 green health potions. It's like Pokemon. You can buy potions or you can buy the herbs. They do the same thing, just one's a little grosser.
Yep. I bought 13 of them.
It's bitter.
It's like Buckley's. It tastes awful, but it works.
But it works.
yeah.
You know the Jingle's gonna think it tastes so much better.
Probably. I'm gonna look at her and I'm gonna ask her if she'd look if she'd be interested in some weird potion. Because Auntie gave me these potions and I thought maybe you would like one of these, but don't drink it yourself. Auntie said not to drink it myself.
Oh, I'll try to feed it to Rupert.
Ooh, yes. I'll sell it to you at a discount.
Excellent. Okay, what does this potion do?
I'm going to
Oh,
pull out a
no.
pale tincture.
It can't be healed. Oh no. I'm gonna give this man cancer. He's gonna die of it.
Have you seen this potion?
That's so dumb.
Bitch, I have 4 of them.
Oh.
By any means, one is poisoned. Like this poison is so like absurd.
You have to succeed 7 times.
On a DC 16.
Is it 7 times or 7 times in a row?
You cumulatively have to succeed 7 times. It doesn't end until you succeeded 7 times.
Or you're dead.
Oh
Or
my
you or you die.
Yeah, Auntie said don't drink it yourself. I wanted to drink one once, but I remembered that Auntie's crazy. And so we didn't drink it.
Oh, I was crazy once.
They put me in a
There's a lot
room.
of rats.
A lot of
Yeah.
Do you know
God
what the
damn
rats
it.
are?
The what?
The rats. I want to know where the rats are so that I can contact Auntie.
Oh. The rats?
She had a rat name once. His name was Rufus. He did not.
Rufus.
He did not make
Rupert
it.
and Rufus. There's so many bad people that have names that start with R.
I know.
It's a cursed letter of the alphabet, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Silskin. Other R names.
All right, dearie. Well, I'm interested in a little petty revenge. It's always good to have pull a few pranks on the competition.
Perfect.
What would you like for this small tincture, my friend?
I would like, and I'm going to point at a random potion in a basket.
Perfection. Roll a d100.
Okay. And that's the potion I'm going to trade. And it doesn't matter what kind of potion it is, that's the potion I'm going to trade.
It's just a prank, bro. I didn't mean to kill him. It was just a prank.
Heck. Diddler.
This is how we become wanted.
It's called War Criminals, thank you. The Geneva Checklist.
Geneva suggestions.
Suggestion. No, it's a checklist. Go down the list. Did this one, did this one.
Can we have a Jingles war cry?
Okay, hold on.
You know what? Valid.
Good lord.
Okay, so I'm trading 1 pale tincture for 1 something. So I have negative my pale tincture from my inventory, and I will add whatever you bring up.
A 10, huh?
A 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let me do this. We'll do by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, why are you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Okay.
Sticky 666. Perfect. Let me look that up and throw that in my
Amazing.
inventory.
A prank potion for a prank potion.
I want the 2024 one.
Yeah, yeah. So you should just be able to drop it on your character sheet.
Yeah. Under the Dungeon Master Guide one.
Like,
Mhm.
no, bro, you want to give that to me because you love me, remember?
Second while I get that, so I don't forget
That's
it.
really scary because there's no save on that at all. It's just you are charmed.
Perfect. Well, the other one is you are poisoned.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
You are poisoned, and if you can't unpoison, then you just die.
And it can't be. I love the it cannot be healed until if you are still poisoned.
The only thing that saves you is like a lesser restoration or something to like get the poison away. You're just
Perfect.
poisoned.
All right, I have. It was a good trade. A good trade.
I think so too. I like you. You should come back another time.
Absolutely. I like you too. I like your hair. I like your face. I like your potions. I like the way that you don't stink.
Oh yes, that's the potion.
Do you like spicy food?
Oh, at one point in my life I did. Now I have hot girl tummy.
Oh, I have hot girl tummy too because I ate a hot food. And then I wander away.
Boris is digging in a corner, and yeah, he just dug a hole in the corner.
Oh, nice. Thank you for digging me a hole. What a kind and considerate boar.
I just dropped my whole. Oh no! I just dropped my whole facial tissue pack into my tea.
Oh,
Oh,
now you
And
have
now
tea
I-
flavored facial touch.
Yeah, but they're all wet. Okay, well that's going to
Yeah.
garbage. Okay, thanks guys. I'm gonna wander away from this nice lady's tent.
Did a little bit of shopping. Um, you would, I think, meet up with Igor at some point when your
Oh,
shopping is
yes.
completed.
Yep.
Likely at the same time that Lena's red is available. And unless you're sticking around the Burl area, or if you want to walk home, Igor will offer to teleport you back to Saltmarsh.
I think Lena would actually use this time to do that shopping that she wanted to do, looking for bakery ingredients.
Mhm.
Yes.
Pick some stuff up.
Because she wants to
use
find
Burl.
some. Yeah.
Well, while we wait for
It's-
Lena, me and Igor can sit and have some snacks, and maybe I'll bring out those wet specimens and see if Igor wants to try one.
Oh no.
Uh,
Oh, a jingle, my friend. Yes, you bring me goblin snack. Smells a bit preserved, but okay.
Yeah, it's like a pickle, but it's a thing.
This is so good, friend Jingle. So good. His words do not match his face.
It's okay. It's something that they call a it's a rare bug or lizard or something. I don't know. It kind of looks a little strange. I ate like a dozen of them in a magical tower that we weren't supposed to be in.
Big nodders. There are
Fantastic.
many towers you're not supposed to be in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're prepared to go back to Saltmarsh whenever.
Yeah.
All right. With the rest of your downtime, is there anything in Saltmarsh that you need to accomplish, or just preparing for the event, as it were?
Well, we need to take off Andy's underwear with a debriefing.
Huh?
And then we have to um we have to still I have to find a rat to tell the goblins that I need I need to talk to my goblins because Auntie owes me something. But
Right,
I can't
right.
but I can't get a hold of Auntie, so maybe one of the uncles will pick up. But someone will message me back with the rats.
You sitting around, wandering a little bit, you find a trench coat goblin. You're like, hey, bro, psst, hey. You would, I think you would recognize the trench coat goblin. They kind of wander from city to city looking for people who have money. You know, when people have money, they need to buy stuff. So that's when Gringo Grangle shows up.
Yeah, that's when we robbed them. I mean,
Sell them fine wares.
yeah. Yeah.
It'd be like, he would see you, and then he'd be like, "Oh shit!" And he's gonna like hide behind a barrel. Be like, I'm not here. You don't see me, okay?
Okay, I don't see you. So I close my eyes and I just speak out into the void that it's almost time and it's almost time and auntie or uncle needs to message me because I need stuff before the time comes.
All right.
And then I open my eyes and I turn around because I don't see him and I walk away.
All right. I'm gonna message you.
Thanks.
Relax. Jingle's gone. My goodness. I didn't get bitten. Yeah.
I love that other goblins are also frightened by Jingle. That's beautiful.
I'm named, don't you know?
It's true. I mean, not all goblins are bitey, but the ones that are, oh my god. After a short period of time, you are whoosh and swooshed, where Igor stands, a sort of pastel blue-purple ring spirals outward, and he tells you to jump. Do you command Boris to jump?
Yeah, I tap Boris. Boris, we jumping?
I guess Boris jumps in.
You do a little hop, and then Igor laughs. He's like, haha. It's just a prank, my friend. I'll take you now. Swoosh!
Boris is so displeased.
I just wanted to see if you would do it. With a flick of the wrist and a gravity falling beneath you, you feel like you're tumbling for a moment, weightless, before the thump. Little hoofs and feetsies tap down at Igor's emporium of interests. You are back in Saltmarsh. For Jingle, you would find a little message pinned to the stable when you go back to drop some things off at the adventurers hall. A little hastily sketched handwritten message from Uncle Grankle.
Okay,
Or-
and I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna say, Grangle's been working on their writing.
It is horrible chicken scratch. And then has a little symbol at the bottom there. And you know that this is a sigil that you can activate with goblin magic.
I lick the paper.
Mmm. Blueberry flavored.
Mm.
Your vision sort of twists and twirls through the spiral, almost like carnival colors, like you're falling through a number of these parachute tents, and you are sort of in a ghosty room, where you see like this amorphous space to talk to the family. And you hear the gringo, grango, grongo, grongo, gringo, grango, grongo, grongo, gringo, grango, grongo, grongo, just that sort of kind of stomping, droning sound as you kind of your consciousness tumbles into this space. What? You see an old goblin that has like a trumpet up to his ear.
You're still alive.
Oh, Jingle, it's so good to see you again. It's so good to see you. Come here.
Yeah, you're not dead. Good job.
Oh, yes. Old Glorb Schnopp is still around.
Oh, you're so cute. And I go and obviously it's a fictional. I go and squish his little cheeks.
Oh, I'm not actually here. Just like squishing the projection of him.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
No, it's not time yet.
Oh, I think it is.
No.
Look, it is 3 freckles past the hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna 3 freckles past your hair, and I go to bite him. Obviously, it doesn't do nothing.
Oh, you know it's time for the examinations.
No.
But
But-
I've
but-
heard. Hmm?
But I just did it like I think it was last year.
Oh, no. And now, see, that would be 1 hair past the freckle. You know this. But I'm told you're with a group now. So they will be under the examination.
Perfect.
But you know what this means, don't you?
No, what does it mean?
They must pass.
But they're but
Gotta get them ready.
but they're not going to be good at this. They're too tall.
Then you must bite them at their ankles so they will be shorter.
Okay.
You know the timeline. We're coming.
Okay. But who's running it?
Oh, I shouldn't tell you.
Is it at least Andy?
Oh, I wouldn't dare tell you.
Oh,
That means no.
but if it's no, but what if it's no? I don't like this stupid game anymore.
Oh, It's okay. You know, sometimes it's fine to come home every once in a while.
No, I don't want to go home. Everyone's stinky there, and they keep touching my stuff. And one of them tried to bite Boris the last time we were there, and I didn't like that.
Mm. He is quite tasty looking, though, you have to admit.
Keep your teeth to yourself.
Okay. But maybe just a little nibble.
Maybe I nibble on you, and I try to bite the specter again.
No. All right. Well, the family should be gathering to watch. Was it something that you required?
No. No, I take it back. I don't want nothing.
All right. Well, when your aunt or uncle come to visit, if there's something you need, you tell them then.
Okay.
And don't try to hide.
Mm, mm.
You sometimes
I-
must face these things head on, like a proper goblin.
Jingle crosses their finger and tucks it behind their back. Okay.
That's
I promise.
good. Well, have fun. And don't forget to say hello.
Hey.
Bye-bye now. And you see, with a dismissive wave, you tumble backwards, back through the canopies and into the your body once again.
Ugh. And I just look like I've aged 10 years, and I look at Boris. Boris, they're coming.
Who's coming?
And then I flop, and I have a little temper tantrum, and then I take a nap.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna do this again. I don't want it. Stupid rules. Stupid auntie. Stupid uncles.
And then snoring.
And then hunk juice.
Perfect. Lena, making your way to Burrow, searching for ingredients.
Yes.
You similarly find a kind of dizzying landscape of very upright, tall buildings. The good thing is, they do seem to be pretty well stocked on things that are like crops and grains and things that are grown and livestock. It's a little bit more like high traffic in this place than in Saltmarsh. Population is higher, so you're very easily able to slip in to a baker to get any sort of like flour and yeast and any of those types of ingredients, so you can stock up on baking required goodies and materials.
She's gonna specifically also be looking for like berries and fruits that she hasn't seen before that she could try to cook into a pie or like a little turnover or something.
Especially being in
just
the
any-
Silver Strand, certainly a lot of like orchards and fruit-bearing trees that have been cultured over many, many years. So there's definitely all sorts of produce and berries and that such sort of goodness. Absolutely.
Right, sweet. She's also gonna try and look for maybe a trinket or two for her brothers, like something planty for Fen, something fish like fishing related for Algae. She may be about ready to chew out her brother for for sneaking off and shirking his responsibilities, but she's still gonna try and find him something because that's the type of sister she is. She might hold on to it for a few days before she gives it to him, but she's still going to have that be something she tries to grab.
Absolutely. Give me a investigation check.
Okay. 14.
14. Yeah, I think the fishing related paraphernalia, you would find a little shop that has a bunch of kind of like fishing nets and fishing lures, little things for like rod fishing, not quite as grandiose as the ones in Salt Marsh, as they kind of do like some rod and net fishing through the ocean, but definitely more like river fishing coded. When you
Mhm.
have an elf that's passionate about fishing and that's his entire existence for centuries, it's good stuff. You at least you
Yeah.
imagine it's very good stuff. So you can definitely buy some like lures and nets and fishing rod for Algae, something for him to gush over and experiment through. I mean, there is a little river fishing in Salt Marsh, and there's the big boat fishing as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's also
Is
kind of nice
there?
because you would be able to find some stuff that are cobalt sized and not necessarily like one size fits all. This is a human sized rod. So they
Yeah.
have some stuff for like halflings and gnomes, which suit cobalt hands just as well.
Yeah. She's gonna go up and ask the shopkeep. Do you have any really sturdy, like smaller being-sized fishing rods that could maybe hold up in ocean environments, um,
Mm.
or anything for any types of fishing that I or someone who knows fishing wouldn't like something that's not the norm for fishing, maybe?
Well, I believe that many of my wares here have quite a lot of experience and value behind them. If you want something heavy duty for deep sea angling, there are some rods that I could point to that would be sturdier for the larger catches. Some lines that may be a little more enforced to combat the weight of larger fish, if that's something that you're after. We do offer. My grandson is quite enthralled with enchanting random things, and there's a few curiosity bits and bobs if you have a bit of coin to spend. I believe most of his confections over there are 50 to 100 gold. I keep them here on consignment to be supportive, but um, I don't negotiate the prices so much.
All right. Druk, also, did the rest of us get more gold from
Yes, you would have 200 gold. Everyone
200?
should have
Okay.
200
Wait,
gold. Just nobody, everybody took the pouches and didn't look in them.
I don't recall any of this.
Yeah.
Did I get
So
money
all,
too?
Okay. Okay.
No,
So I've
no,
just
you
added the
paid the money.
yeah, you didn't get
Okay.
paid.
I was gonna say,
This
I
was
don't
the
recall money getting into my hands.
no the
I
first
forgot to add it.
mission that the adventurers went on. They got paid for to go and
Okay.
free your father.
Gotcha.
All right.
It's
So
okay.
now
Fleur
I'm
doesn't have any gold either.
Nope.
I would give it all to the monastery anyway, so it doesn't matter.
okay. Um, Lena's gonna go look at the fishing rod selection to see if there's one she thinks Algae might like.
There is a universal rod. The little description card on it says that it's a magical rod that will suit itself to the environments in which it is used. Can be used for fly fishing, regular fishing, deep sea fishing, and sort of the whippy casting. So it has a number of modes that it can shift into the universal rod, as it is proclaimed.
All right. How much is this one?
Well, that one will be 50. Anything that is a convenience enchantment is our 50 gold price range. If you're looking to improve the success of the angler through magical means, it would be 100. A rod of +1 fishing.
Hmm.
It adds 1 to your survival check when you're trying to provide for food through aquatic means.
Lena's gonna spring for that one. She was gonna just get the basic one, but then she was like, if it's for survival purposes, I'm gonna get that for a cheat. So
He writes out a receipt for you. It has information on where you had purchased it and what time, and he goes on to describe to you their warranty policy in great detail. That for your lifetime or the lifetime of the buyer, should the enchantment fade or the rod break through means outside of excessive force, that they can come back to Burl for refurbishment. Uh, they just simply
is
need
this
to
is
provide this
basically a
piece of
Bass Pro
paper.
Shop?
Yeah, basically. And it's very like structured, like old timey elf man gets his little typewriter out to give you a receipt.
We're calling to talk to you about your rod's extended warranty.
Yeah. After a
Oh
decade or
my
so, we might
God.
reach out and let you
Mhm.
know. You know, do you consent to sending messages about promotions?
Lena's gonna be like, no, as this is a gift. I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe my brother will want to come here at some point, but I think we'll leave that as a no for
I'll
now.
just
Thank
include
you
some
though.
promotional materials in case they wish to return, but it is covered for a human lifespan at least.
I think I'm good. Thank you though.
Have a great day.
You too. She'll go out to look for like a plant shop or something. See if she can find a flower she hasn't seen before to get for Fen. He
Absolutely.
likes rare flowers.
You look around, and I think you can see a number of different sort of arborists that are growing strange um, plants in hanging pots that are dangled by ropes, and definitely you get like a druidy vibe from the center of the town. There is an actual ent that kind of hangs out there, which is a sight. I mean, a living tree person in the middle of the town that seems to be like waving to people and having some conversations in the center sort of thoroughfares, roundabout square. But you would spot like a flower shop of sorts, but it's not like bouquets of flowers. This would be like live grown herbs and that sort of thing. And that's probably your best spot to pick something out like this.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Lena's gonna head to that shop then.
Give me a d20 check. Just a d20 roll. 5. You would feel kind of a strange sensation in this store. Some of the plants that are here seem to be unnatural to the environment around. And having your little excursion extraplanar, tying yourself to some energies, you feel a little bit of that in one section of this place. Some
Like the
flowers from the Fey realm.
hmm I was gonna say if it's the same kind of feeling the um from the place Lena got sent, she's gonna have a like if it's like exactly the same feeling, she's gonna get that sectional wide berth because she does not want to go back to not feeling good again, and she doesn't
Nope.
want to pass that on to her brother.
Yeah, nothing from the Fey realm. I don't think anything lives there so much, or it
Okay.
doesn't live there very long. But you see a couple of strange plants, kind of like halfway between a flower and a cactus, where
Mm.
they're definitely not succulents, but they're
Mhm.
prickly a little bit. Um, Very sort of strange, kind of long necked like an orchid that has one singular flower, but there's just these little like hairy spines that make it look furred, but it's kind of pokey when you touch it.
Mhm.
And they have them in like blue and purple and pink.
Lena's gonna pick up the purple one and just look at it a little bit more. Very gently, of course, because like she doesn't want to drop this cute little looking plant.
There's something about it when you're holding it kind of in your vicinity. It just feels like it's a happy little plant. And you realize like you're kind of unintentionally smiling at it. And it just kind of makes you feel warm and happy.
Hmm. Lena's gonna walk up to the counter with it and just ask, "Can you tell me a little bit more about this plant?"
You would actually see there is a very large, sort of seafoam green furbog that is behind the counter. Uh, she has very sort of like short, buzzed hair, got a little bit of like a wave to it, but keeps it very sort of shorn. There's still a little bit of fuzziness, as there's a lot of fuzziness on furbolgs to begin with, but she's kind of a bit shorter as well. Fen
Mhm.
is very tall. She's only about like 6'2", 6'3", so she's kind of almost at eye level as Lena, as you are also
Mhm.
a rather tall
Um,
tiefling.
yeah.
She's got a nice like sort of apron thrown over, and she smiles and says, "Oh, we're looking at one of our stranger confections. The joy flower is what I like to call them. I think they have a proper genus name, but I never remember it. Some of the Sylvan words are hard to remember."
Oh yes, I grew up with a brother who was elf. He tried to teach me some Sylvan words, but I could never pick up on them very well.
Mhm. Sometimes, you know, it's a really musical language, and I feel like if you don't have a sing-song to your voice, it's kind of hard to get the words right. So I just call it my little happy flower.
Yeah, it is a very cute little flower. I'm actually looking for something for another one of my brothers. He's also a fen fen borg. He or a furbolg. I call them a
Oh yeah,
furbolg.
Furbolg,
Sorry,
there's not that many of us around.
yes, he's let's just say my mother ran an orphanage, and then I just have very many siblings now.
Well, bless her heart, and thank you for taking in children that needed a home. I think that's really sweet.
Yes, he's a good kid too. Well, most of the time when he's behaving himself. Um, he's going into druid training, and I'm really proud of him for that. And I always like to try to find him interesting plants whenever I go out. And I think this might be the one for him.
Well, I sure would be pickled pink if you would take that to him.
How much would this plant be?
Oh, for you nothing.
Really? I can't
Yeah.
believe it. Are you
No,
sure?
it's fine. It's fine. You know, it's sometimes nice just to give a smile for a day and pass it on to someone else.
Thank you. Well, I certainly will tell my brother about this place, and maybe he can come back and see your plant selection and get to talk to another Furbolg. Because I know he hasn't talked to very many, and I think it would be a good experience for him.
Well, I sure would like to make a new friend, and I think that is an investment worth a smile. And she smiles at you.
My name is Lena. Lena Morwin. What's your name?
Lena, it is so great to meet you. You can call me Maggie.
Maggie?
I got a Sylvan name, but it's hard to say.
Understandable.
She puts a big hand over to you. Shake, 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 shake. It's so good to meet you. Well,
Wonderful to
swing
meet you
back,
as well.
Burrow, with that brother of yours someday, and we'll gush all about plants.
Of course.
I got a green thumb. I got two of them. She like puts her soft thumbs up, like, yep.
All right. Is there any special care that needs to be for this plant? I just want to make sure that I get it back to him without any problems, and I can give him a little instructions on what type of care this plant needs.
Oh yeah, I got a little pamphlet right here. Likes to be out in the sun, but only during the morning. Once the sun is in the sky, it likes to hide away a little bit. So it requires a little bit of work. Windowsill in the morning, and then on the table in the evening.
All right, perfect. I will make sure I let him know about that.
As much as it makes you feel a little happy because it's from that Feywildy place, but if you give it a smile, it'll smile back every day.
All right, perfect. Lena's gonna go to exit the shop and say thank you again. Have a good day.
You too, dear, and we'll see you next time.
All right, bye.
Bye bye. Little jingle as the door closes.
She is now going to go off and find Igor and is ready to go back to Saltmarsh.
Right. A little hop, skip, and a jump. He gets Boris to jump, and with a little bit of a mischievous grin, he looks back at you, and whoosh, you are brought back to his emporium. And as Jingle Boris stomps away, you are left to your own devices in Saltmarsh.
She is instantly going to go back to the Adventurers Guild and see if she can find both of her brothers.
This one would be like midday, so you go back and you see that Algie's stuff is already gone, but Fenn's shoes are still at the hall.
That's gonna concern me. I'm gonna go into our place and yell, Fenn, where are you?
You hear a crash, thud, thud, thump, thump, and the door like pulls open. Bedhead, and he's kind of like rubbing as he's basically like smacked his head off the roof, jumping out of bed so quickly. Hey, ow. Why is everything so loud?
I heard from a and High Druid, that you have been shirking your responsibilities.
Well, I hear that you were supposed to be back 4 days ago.
She's gonna walk over and grab him by the ear and be like,
Ow, ow, ow,
"This
ow,
isn't
ow.
about me right now. Sit
Well,
at the
okay,
table
okay.
now."
Okay, ow. He sits down and like tried to pull it in Uno reverse and it didn't work, so he's a little downtrodden.
And he's gonna
Right.
sit down and she's gonna do the crossed fingers, point her fingers up by her face, take a deep breath, and just be like, "What's going on?"
I mean, like, okay. I have a friend.
A friend?
Yeah, they've been helping me the last couple of nights. Learn how to do my druid stuff. So like, I have a friend, and I know I'm supposed to sit there in the nighttime, and I'm supposed to watch while he's sleeping. But like he's been sleeping fine the last couple of nights, and I put a rock by the door so he couldn't get out. So I thought it would be all right. And, I stuck away for a couple hours, and then like she really like no. He just looks sad. He's like, yeah, I let the archer down, and she tried to be cool, but she gave me an earful already, so I thought that maybe. But like, okay, before you get mad, can I just show you my breakthrough?
I'm still going to be upset, but go ahead.
Okay. See, you know, like I'm a big guy, and it's to be big things is easy, right? So like this,
Mhm.
and you see the wild shape and the magic starts to form, and you can see the arms stretch out into feathered wings, and he's a giant eagle, like a giant bird right now. He's like, right, see this? Not so hard. Because like I'm already big and this guy is big, so I'm a big bird, right? But like the getting the small part is the hard part because how do you get small? So like the other guys have a problem with like how do I make myself bigger? But I have the how do I make myself smaller? But if I think and I focus, and this is what my friend told me, to visualize myself getting smaller, and not that I'm being crushed or it's claustrophobic, no, but just like the scale of things gets smaller, and you start to see the big eagle start to shrink down and be the size of a robin. And then he kind of opens his eyes and flutters a bit and says, look, 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 I'm small.
Ben, I am very proud of you for this. But you can't be shirking your responsibilities. It's
I know.
important. And I want to be so furious with you right now. But I'm so proud of you for being able to do this. I just want you just to pay attention to your responsibilities, because it is going to help you move forward in life and help you advance in your druid druid training. And just promise me that you will think about this the next time your very kind friend offers to show you stuff while you are supposed to be doing something else. Maybe plan a different time to work on your druid magic with this person. And also, I would like to meet this friend.
Okay. I mean, the problem is like Drake can only be out at night. that's when he wakes up.
Okay.
So
Then
you
maybe
know how
you could
some
meet him early before you go in, or stay a little late after you've been relieved of your duties for the day, and only spend maybe like an hour hanging out instead of staying up all night. I do not want to get another message from the head of the of the druids to that you're the head druid about this. Like,
yeah, but it takes some time to like get out to where he's at.
where is he at?
Oh, by the field. You know where I dropped you off?
Okay.
Yeah, so I have to like fly out there for a couple hours. Like it's like an hour and a half. I sped it up a little bit because one day when I saw the sun come up, I rushed home really fast. So I can do it in an hour if I try real hard. It's like, an hour there and an
You
hour
said the
back,
field.
and
You mean the one by the Dreadwoods?
yeah, where the druids are watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's
Has
on the night
anybody else
shift.
seen you with this individual?
Mm, I don't know. I think there's guys out there all the time. So yeah, I mean he's one of the night watch guys.
Finn, I don't mean to be mouthful, but how much do you know about your friend?
Well, I mean we've been hanging out for like 3 nights in a row now. And like I made more progress in these 3 nights than I've made in
I
like 3
understand that.
months.
Next time you go to meet your friend, I would like to come with you.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah, I told
I'm
him all about you, and I told him all about Algie, and
Mhm.
he said that it must be nice to have like brothers and stuff around, and like he used to have some siblings, and it was a lot of fun, and he misses them. So like it was kind of like he's a little guy, kind of like Fen. He's just a little guy. Oh, I'm sorry, no, I'm Fen. Kind of like Algie, he's a little guy, so kind of felt like a big brother. But like he's teaching me, and then I was trying to show him how to like be big. You know,
okay.
so we kind of talked a lot about stuff, a
All
lot of
right.
druid stuff.
Just like I said, the next time you go to meet him, I need to be with you.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
I just, you know me, I get worried, and I just want to do my own little vetting of him. I trust
Yeah,
your
you're
judgment, but I just, it
gonna
would help
like him a
me feel
lot.
better if. All right, I will trust you with that. And then she's gonna go into her bag and pull out the plant. I may be upset with you, but I did get you a little something on my trip to Burl. I met another furbolg there, and I think you should get to meet her at some point. She was very kind. Her name is Maggie.
Wow. I mean, I know you're mad, but this is kind of the coolest thing ever.
I still am your sister, and I still try to find neat little things when I go out for you, even though I am very frustrated with you right now.
I know. The Archdruid put me on guard duty and said that if I mess up again, I was gonna have to do something with stones, like grinding stones. I don't want to do that, so
Yep.
And then like your gnome friend, like I don't want to let them down. So like, and I'm gonna do a good job. I'll
I know
wait
you
till I
will.
have some time off to go and
Everybody
see
makes
him again.
mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and I know you're going to make up for it. Because if you don't, I'm afraid I'm going to have to get Mom involved, and I don't think either of us want that.
No, we're good. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's
We
fine.
better.
Yeah. No, it'll be fine. She's got enough stuff to deal with.
Yes, she certainly does.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to send a letter to Hetvin, see if about some things that I've recently learned about. See if he can help me do some research into some things.
You really need to shower.
Yes,
You're
yes, I
looking
do.
really dusty, and you know, you need like a good scrub. It kind of like pinches your
I-
skin, like. Hmm?
Fortunately, I don't think a shower is going to help with what's happened. I will tell you about it at a later time. Right now,
Okay.
it's just good to be home and good to see you. And I cannot wait for Algie to get home because I got him something fun as well. And with this plant, make sure she said that it likes sun first thing in the day, but then it needs to get moved away from the windowsill. So, and that if you smile at it, it will smile back. Which is
That makes me feel tingly.
yeah, she called it her happy little plant, and it definitely does make you feel a lot better looking at it.
I'll bring it. Okay, I'm awake now. I'll get ready and I'll go and I'll bring it with me because then when you're
Yes, it is
trying to
midday
feel
after
better.
all.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Go get your shoes on and get headed over there. The
Okay,
the
I'll bring
less
it
late
with
you
me.
are, the less trouble you'll probably get in.
Yeah, I had to sit and listen last night, so I got in really late because the Archdruid had a lot to say. I
Mhm.
remember most of it.
Well,
She
you
was
better
really
hurry up
mad.
unless do you want another earful like that? I don't think you do, so you might want to hurry your little butt along.
I like Akritu better sometimes. Like when I'm in trouble, he's a lot cooler about it. He goes to put an outside shirt on and kind of throw a cloak over his shoulder and like, okay, I'm gonna head out. Sorry. I'll see you tonight.
See you tonight. Maybe I'll have some of my classic pastries as well for you and Algie to have.
That'd be so good.
All right.
All right,
Run along now.
get some rest, and then he runs out the door.
Lena's not going to get some rest. She's gonna get up and go and bake some some turnovers for herself and her brothers, and then Simon like I might as well make some for the those two as well. Maybe they'll like my baking better than my cooking, and maybe this will mend some bridges.
You
She's gonna make a lot of
whip
them because she knows that that people are gonna want to eat them.
you whip up a baking storm and get some confections and treats together. Is there anything else with your downtime that you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Get back and check on the town, how things have been going for a period of time. Since you're the one that's home and the most reliable, you do end up getting pulled into a small debrief meeting to talk about what had happened and where you went, and essentially just filling in Anders with what's going on.
Anodia would have
Yeah.
given Lena a written out thing. My brain isn't working. What are they called? A report. Thank you. Would have given a report to Lena as well that has the censored version that's safe for Anders to read. Leaving out some stuff.
Oh, and Lena would absolutely leave out some stuff as well, just because one, the name thing, and two, it doesn't want to say anything about Enodia unless Enodia wants that information to be shared, because
Mhm.
she may not know a lot about what they found out last time, but she could tell that Enodia was very scared and was like, "This is not information for me to share. It is information
Yeah.
for Enodia to share if Enodia wants to share it."
It's
So
leaving
she
out
does
the
not.
entire morning of the big woman and
Yeah.
a little bit extra stuff like the fact that she's a hexblood. It's none of that's in there. It's just like yeah, we went to the monastery because you got like some weird heebie-jeebie stuff on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Flurry got bit by a
Accidentally?
werewolf.
Is the
That may
werewolf part included?
that may or may not be included. I haven't decided yet.
All right.
Let's go with no.
We don't telling Ender stuff.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Lena already kind of does not trust Anders a lot because she knows he does some shady shit, but like she also knows she has to report some stuff to him. She's more likely to report stuff to Nessa, but also like is not going to do that because she likes this group and she trusts them, and if there are things that the group does not want shared, she's not gonna. It's like sibling rules. Snitches get stitches. You don't rat out your siblings. You don't do that
Yeah,
unless you want mutually insured destruction. So
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, and Saltmarsh seems like it's still kind of chugging along. You get through some patrols. The probably taking the first day back off to like recoup a little bit, to deal with your brothers and have some conversations about there's like spooky places and people that have ill intentions, and you need to be careful who you talk to.
Oh
Stranger
yeah.
danger conversation
What's
again.
what was his name? What was that guy's Bo? She's
Mhm.
100% bringing up Bo to Damness to Nessa. Be like, hey, he was doing some shady shit. We should get Jackson in here because he knows a little bit more than me, and we need to just make sure we keep an eye out for him because he could cause us some problems in the future.
He's doing weird stuff.
Yeah, weird stuff that I wasn't able to figure out.
Kind of giving a report to that, and kind of where he is and where he was last seen and what he was found for. You would actually find out he was like arson and armed
Oh,
robbery. Like, mm, not really a great person you want to have in your like visiting your town randomly.
yeah. I will say he has not. He, as far as I know, he did not commit any crimes when I was around him. But if he comes to town, we should keep an eye on him.
A person of interest,
Yes.
someone to watch out for. I'll
Mhm.
circulate the poster again and just have people be on guard. Maybe we
Mhm.
watch for caravans that are pulling in.
Sounds good.
Um, you do feel a little bit of that lingering vanish as the days go by. Kind of counting down the days. It's probably like in the last like day 5, day 6 of your downtime. It's like something you almost don't feel anymore. When you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, that is something that happened, and like you can see little specks that still seem to like wash off your skin from time to time. But keeping up the treatment that you were sent home with, you are cured by the end of this downtime.
Woo! No more
No
magical
more,
depression.
no magic depression, no lingering side effects. For the most part, with the downtime as well, Finn has received his punishment and is not going to go and see Dre out in the woods, but has committed to maybe like on your next day off or something in the evening time when he's off, you guys can go together and can go for a little fly and go and see him and say hi and say sorry. And should I bring him something? Maybe we can make you some cookies. And then like that, cookies make friends faster. So he's basically like, let's bring him cookies in the middle of the night so he has a good night shift and that you guys hit it off so that we can be friends and you're not going to hate my friend.
His friend.
Yeah.
Mm, big air quotes.
All right.
Mhm.
We go to Fullery.
Hi.
Downtime. What do?
Well, that train. I'm definitely a little bit. I haven't done much with anything except for my quarterstaff in quite a while, so there's some brushing up on other weapons that might need to be done. Especially, there'd be some special interest in the mace. I haven't touched a mace in quite a while, and I felt real rusty that one time that I did. And there might be a reason for Flurry to remember how to use a mace.
One-handed weapons? Gross.
Yeah, it just doesn't flow the same way. I
Is
can
a
spin
mace a
all the way
one-handed
around and then
weapon?
hit something with my bonking stick. And the master has also reminded me of just being able to use hands and feet. Just being able to use hands and feet. I got 4 of them. They're super useful. It doesn't have to be sick time all the time. That would probably be the majority of it. I'm also very worried about this head monk who's been staying at the monastery and now seems to be like, I might have a reason to leave the monastery. Because the monastery is protected and the outside world is not, if you're not Flurry. So I might try to figure out more of what the plan there is. And would absolutely try to have a private conversation with Enodia at some point, because there's things to talk about, because Enodia now knows way, way more about Flurry than Flurry realizes, but also way more about Flurry than they previously did. There was a lot of talking that happened. Enodia was there for all of it.
I believe the second night of our, like basically the evening of the first day of downtime is the new moon, according to the calendar.
Yep.
At one point in the evening, you are visited. Drolik has set up everything he needs to and invites you to come and watch.
I will.
You see that there is another one of the monks present, kind of his second in command, that is by the door watching. He brings you over to essentially the dojo area. The doors are opened in his small room. The moonlight is billowing inwards, and you can see it is a cloudy.
New moon, isn't it? There is no moonlight.
Oh, it's the dark one. That's right. That's right. The starlight is washing in. There we go. Same imagery, different light source. Slightly less bright.
Yeah.
You see in the cloudy sky that mostly obscured vision of the moon. He has laid out his wraps, the blue ribbon and another orange one on either side. He invites you to sit next to him as he sits down. And you can see it's almost like you're there for comfort. This is not a man who's often nervous. Maybe a few times you've seen it when you were instructed to carry the fine plates from one location to another when you were quite young, or newly added to the monastery, before the attention and clumsiness were brought more in line to the delicate nature of the monastery. Handling important relics and that sort of thing, as
Yep.
new trainees are. There's that little quiver of uncertainty that's there, and as you kind of sit down, he takes a deep breath, closes his eyes, and it's been quite some time since I've made this attempt. Sometimes you just lose the years as the time goes by and the calendars change. You see season after season and moon after moon. I think I know what I need to do. I think I know what power I need to achieve what needs to be done. You see, as he's kind of talking, his hands are moving on their own, just practiced and steady. Even if there's uncertainty, there's that rhythm to it. Taking the wraps, wrapping them from the hands, bringing down to the elbows, pulling the ribbon on one side through to secure them and tighten it. Going through that same repetitious pattern on the other side. He stops for a moment, and there's a pause as he kind of raises his palms to the sky, to the outside around. He focuses for a moment, and you're not sure what to expect. A grand display, beams of light coming down and filling him, or some grand spectacle that finishes off this ritual, but it's just peaceful and quiet. Stillness. You look for a shift, and the absence of one speaks more to the practices of the monk. It's not something showy like a wizard or flashy magic or in your face like a bard. It's just quiet and practiced and steady. You don't need to prove yourself to others if you know who you are. He opens his eyes and he examines the wraps for a moment. There is a little bit of something that's there. The simple fabric that was kind of porous is a little more slick, a little more soft. Like the threads have been emboldened slightly, almost looking like ribbons all the way down. That slightly different texture to it. And there's a soft glow that seems to image or mirror the soft twinkling of the stars. looks at you and says, well, I think it worked.
Flurry's basically just watching. Like they would notice the change in the wraps and say something happened.
Kind of looks at his hands and tugs on the ribbon a little bit. First the blue, then the orange.
Is your truth for sharing?
I think it's hard to put it into words.
Mm.
But I think the best way, I think my truth is that there are things in the world that need change. And while one man can't move a mountain, I can start that path. I am going to travel. I want to be useful to you and aid in the burden that you're carrying. If there's something I can do to be of direct assistance, please let me know. I've discussed this with Arkers, and he is going to accompany me. We are going to look for the others. The remaining key bearers to search for allies to dissuade, if we can, or eliminate those who try to aid in his work. I think that's where I would like to begin.
What will the monastery do without you?
It will continue. And I'm one of many talented monks that are here. If the world is unkind, I know I have a place to return to. I know I have students to train. Maybe I was meant for an adventure. I didn't always see what my master saw in me, but I think I'm beginning to.
You Flurry's just there's so much worry painted on their face right now. I can't protect you out there.
He looks at you. And now you know how I felt. I can't protect you if I'm not out there. The two of us could, well, three of us could go charging into the forest and pick a fight. But I think a little more tact is involved. You seem to be gathering information, and maybe when the time comes, we can face the foe together. But for now, we need to learn what we can. And this is the path that makes the most sense. I can still guide Arkers. We can see what the other bearers know, what they experienced. And maybe there's a clue to his fears or weaknesses, his intentions or soft points. If you're worried about me,
Flurry snorts.
I won't take reckless action. I'm much too old for that. But if you need my help, I will be around. We'll make stops to this place, maybe send word back through the monastery, leave notes for you, anything we find on our travels. I need to keep these folks working towards the goals. And Barrett here is a good man. See, one
Do
of
I
the
recognize Barrett?
You do. One of the instructors, a little bit younger than Drolik, but has been at the monastery almost his whole life as well. He can continue the tutelage while I'm away.
None of this makes Flurry feel any better. Just just stay out of his hands. Without me, you still have your whole life and your whole monastery and people. It's heavily implied that the same is not true for Flurry.
He would grab your hand and give you a squeeze and say, and without me, you have your monastery and you have your people. We will take things slow. Take things easy, not to get in over our heads. I have another person of the world with me, and someone who maybe have less direct contact with, but some life experience with the forces that you work with. If he felt you reasonably If we're in danger, he will know to tell us to run. We'll give the forest a wide berth and search elsewhere to begin with. Choose a day on the calendar, any moon of your choosing, and we can meet back here or in Saltmarsh. So that nothing will stop us from meeting again.
Flurry's just trying to think of like what would be a reasonable time length of time to meet up again. They're kind of like, is a week too soon?
This is a test. How long can you go? At what point do the nerves give way?
I mean, the last time I lasted a year and a half. Right. Meeting. Let's. There's too many eyes in Saltmarsh. Let's meet here. Before midsummer. Before midsummer.
Well, let us meet the day of the full moon before midsummer, so that both of us will be full of information to share.
Flurry takes a deep breath. That's a long time. Actually, I think the full moon is like the first of that month, so
It
it's like
is.
a month before midsummer. Okay. Okay. If you have things to pass along before then, please do.
I'll do my best to leave our notes and travels at the monastery if you find yourself here again. Barrett will have received all of our letters and intel, where we should be and what we've discovered.
Mm.
We need to find... Maybe we can find magic paper. The letters will be transported to one another. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
Flurry will crack a smile. Are you able to contact Diometriona from the tree? The plant?
Ooh, while I'm here, I think so. Interfacing with the tree is what gave us a chance to talk, and we talked for quite some time.
Concern.
Felt like a brief instant, but time is a little strange when astral projecting and the like.
Mm.
But we had a quite a long conversation about who I am, who they are, and why they're there, and what it all meant. But we came to an understanding that for the interests of us both and protection of her family and my own, that this barrier would be erected. So I believe I can speak to her through the tree interfacing with it again.
Stars, I do not like that woman, but she may be able to pass a message along if needed.
We'll call that the most dire option.
Mm.
Only in emergencies.
Flurry just shudders a bit.
But maybe if we find something in a town when we're traveling and there's a way that I can send a message or vice versa. The world is full of curiosities.
Mm.
But I'll make sure that it comes from me.
Thanks. It's too easy for one person to pretend to be another.
That is incredibly true. I'm a little excited, admittedly. I wish I were a little more youthful. But now's as good a time to travel as any.
Something a little more exciting than a camping trip, huh?
Only slightly, I think.
Flurry's just like X'd out.
I don't know if these hands were meant to shape more than they have already,
Womp womp. Welcome in, Linoki.
but I have to try.
He won't spare you, you know, if you run into him.
No, it's good. I have no intention of sparing him. I don't think we'll come to blows so quickly. But if we do,
His words are even less trustworthy than his blows.
I think he's done enough to my student. I won't listen to his words.
You just see a couple of tears start leaking out of Flurry's eyes.
Now, I know most of my teachings say shouldn't punch the bullies. You should greet people with kindness, but I think we're past that point with this fellow. I won't go looking for a fight, but I'll admit it would be nice to throw a punch or two. Just for revenge sake. And he's smirking at you. He's just being a little shitty.
Flurry's just like, who are you and what have you done with my master? This isn't like you at all. But also, this is clearly a joke.
Mm-hmm. No.
Revenge sake, huh?
Oh, just
Sounds
a little
like
bit.
the master I know.
Well, he's been so mean and cruel to people, so I think he just gets he needs a little smack.
Little smack, huh?
A man? No. So go get it.
No, a man? All right.
Dude, sorry.
You could just smack me, you know.
I think you have had enough of that yesterday. And tomorrow morning, if you're not careful. Training comes in the morning, as it always does.
I'm still so lost. Training. But for why? What's next? You say that you'll go and try to track down the other key holders, but
Maybe the most direct action can be the most recent clue. Your gnome friend seems to be a target. What better reason to fight than to protect?
Flurry will look thoughtful. We certainly can't have her falling into the wrong hands, can we? I wonder what deal her parents made.
Her father is still alive?
Seems to be.
Might be worth a conversation.
Flurry nods, but looks very apprehensive at the same time. Carlin is in the Druid Grove. Flurry does not want to be in the Druid Grove.
Well, I will chase the shadows of the past. You protect the possibilities of the future. And maybe Midsummer gives us clarity.
Flurry will just nod. They just have a lot to think about now. Congratulations on finally completing your third trial, by the way.
Looks at his wraps. There's a little bit of a smile that he can't quite help, looking at the sapphire blue ribbon. I hope I can achieve the greatness that my master saw in me.
No pressure, huh?
He looks back at you like, hmm? Hmm.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Well, time will tell, I suppose.
Big nod.
There's still quite a number of things to sort out and decipher. I hope you'll stay for a time. And maybe when you head out, we'll do the same. But until then, kind of stands up. You must rest. Otherwise, your performance might look the same as today. And he just shakes his head. And you have to keep your guard up. You always fall for the bait on the
Normally,
left side.
I can dodge. Things don't usually move as quickly as you do, Master. It's a bit
Well,
sassy.
how are you supposed to be so prolific if an old man can catch you? He smiles at you.
Big air quotes that Flurry adds to the old man.
He kind of walks you out, and Barrett stays behind for a moment, gives like a soft congratulations, and sees himself out as well.
Flurry will, in fact, take the hint this time and go to their chambers to rest instead of passing out in the practice yard again.
You don't want to get spawn camped by Drolik a second day in a row.
That's good because Enodia's out in the training camp. That'd be really funny and awkward.
Yeah. I assume that it would be sometime after this that Flurry would seek Enodia out to have a bit of conversation.
Uh-huh. What day you thinking? Before or after her fun brain invasion?
What day does the brain vision happen?
Say day 3 for tracking purposes.
So the 17th? Day after the full the day after the new moon? Fun. Okay.
It depends. Is Enodia like just there, or would Enodia be like avoiding getting close to Flurry too much?
She was avoiding you, and then she had her brain invaded, and now she's kind of keeping a distance, but like within eyesight usually.
Got it. So it'll be after the brain invasion then.
Okay.
After brain invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. After brain invasion, Flurry will. It'll be like evening time probably. And Flurry will like go over to Enodia and be like, "Hey, I have to show you this thing," and basically just drag you off to a corner of the garden.
Excellent.
It's like, hey, look at this gorgeous plant that you've definitely seen like 4 times this week already.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's definitely a cool plant.
And I'll probably talk about like, it's like I want to talk to Enodia, but I'm also kind of avoiding this conversation because I don't really want to have this conversation. So I'll like talk about like training here when I was young, and you know, this plant was like super special because I have no idea. Maybe it's an aloe plant and I kept burning myself and that's why.
Oh, for the love,
It's
just spit it out. You're avoiding something.
like right.
You're
Okay.
usually more direct than this.
Well, you I don't normally tell people. No, wait. You know more about me now than not everybody, but certainly more. Flurry just like pauses. I'm trying to think about how to say it. You know my darkest secret now.
Oh, Stars, you were awake for that? I thought that he had knocked you out already at that point. My goodness, I told Lena that she's got to keep her mouth shut. Nobody else should be able to find out your secret.
Flurry looks super confused right now. Awake for what?
Well, when he said your name.
He
She's just looking at you like, was this not what we were talking about?
Flurry is shocked. Drolic has not said Flurry's old name in their hearing at all. No wonder you were avoiding me.
Well, it's just obviously your secrecy is important, and I needed to be able to ensure that she wasn't going to say anything. Things like that are what's the word that I'm looking for?
I don't deserve that name.
She just looks at you. She doesn't know what to say to that. You can be whomever you need to be.
Joe
The name
had hope. Joe cared. Joe would try and fail and try again. Joe did things that mattered. I'm none of that.
She like snorts at you. Oh, please. You don't even realize the good that you've done, do you? You don't. And she'll bring out Gutenberg and she'll open it and she's flipping through. And Flurry, you would notice something interesting. What is blank pages for everybody else? You can see Gutenberg has decided that because you two have met in person, that you have the capability of reading through the notes regardless on if the pages are attached to the book or not. And she's looking through the book, and you notice that there's a huge file on a lot of people, and then she gets to yours. And she's like looking through, she's trying to find all of the bounties that you've completed, and she goes, here we go. And she goes to rip out the page. She goes, you have no idea how many bounties that you've completed, how many people, how many lives were saved because you were the one that did that. And she'll go to rip the page out, and she'll like hand it to you, and it's a very long list. It's 3 years worth of bounties. And not only that, you say that you don't care, you say that you don't try, but here you are.
Being Kay's plaything yet again.
Protecting people. You did not have to stop that person from throwing me into the woods. You might think that you did, but you did not have to even come with us. You say that you made the decisions yourself, but regardless of that, you were bitten protecting me.
Flurry is not seeing any of it. It's like Drolic says a bunch of shit, Nodia says a bunch of shit.
Whether or
Flurry
not you
can
believe
read
it or not,
they've
the
done.
facts are the facts. And I have, and she taps on Gutenberg, I have plenty of documentation that says otherwise. The name that you choose is not who defines you. The actions are what speaks. And your actions, those are the ones that I care about. She's just staring at you.
I'm still not that person that used to be.
People change with time and based off of the circumstances. I'm not the same person I was 2 days ago. There was something happened the other day. I don't know if your master told you, but there was a vision. Something got into my brain. Someone provided me an image of Eric getting slaughtered.
How?
I don't know. I don't know how they managed to get into my mind. I was wearing my ring. I was in the dome.
No. How was Eric killed?
She closes her eyes, not wanting to relive the moment, but as soon as she closes her eyes, you see her flinch because she can just see it immediately. She takes a deep breath and exhales, and she goes, when I came into the vision, I couldn't breathe, but he was standing there, and he had the sword embedded in his chest, and then something sliced his throat in front of me. And then I fell through the darkness and woke up back over by the trees. You see she swallows hard. I think the moment that I exited the dome without the ring, something grabbed onto me. Something grabbed onto my magic, and now it knows that I exist. And she reaches into her pocket and pulls out, like, one of the bunches that was given to her. I've been washing myself in this smoke. It's supposed to try to hide my essence, but I can still kind of feel it. I don't think it's quite done yet. It's almost like I have eyes on me. I can feel it underneath my skin.
Flurry will take off one of their necklaces. It's not the golden key. It's an amulet. And hold it out to Enodia.
She'll look at you puzzlingly.
It should prevent you from being scryed on. I got it because I felt watched. It never helped. Maybe it'll help you instead.
She'll reach out and take it and hold it in her hands. See, there you go again, proving it with actions.
I am offloading my junk on you right now, and you think it's caring?
She'll put the necklace on. She goes, well, regardless of that, thank you. I don't know if it will help, but we shall see, I suppose. Wait. There was something else that you thought that I knew. What was it? If this wasn't it, what were you insinuating at?
You know my history with Kay now.
Ah, yes.
I don't share that lightly. In the days when I was only able to keep one secret, that was it.
Well, I can assure you, I won't tell anybody. The report that I sent with Lena omitted a lot, and that was one of the things. And trust me, she's been warned not to speak of what has happened. She kind of just looks away very angrily. I think she'll keep it.
Lena seems harmless enough.
Hmm.
Which is a really funny way to refer to somebody like Lena, but...
She seems inexperienced with the world of Fae. Might need a crash course if she's going to keep traveling with us.
After all, we are both Fae.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a gnome.
Uh-huh. That's not what Diometriona said.
She's like grinning, like almost like shudders a bit at the thought of the giant woman again.
Stars, I do not like that woman. Her daughter's all right, but I do not like that woman.
I never got to meet Ami, but she seemed wonderful from a distance. I saw her once or twice when we were visiting Saltmarsh.
You would see, like, Flurry goes from, like, basically just talking shit to there's just, like, an incredible sadness. I'm not crying, but you see my eyes well up a bit. I like... It's like... There's sadness, but it's amplified almost. It's super amplified.
Hey, wild shit, yo.
Hey, wild shit, yo.
You might not be the person who you once were. I might not be the person that I will ever thought I might not be the same person either. People change and grow, and sometimes it's for the better, sometimes it's for the worse. Sometimes you don't know what it is until you're at the end. But one thing I do know is we kind of make a good team.
Ami was the best of us, is everything you think and more. She was so good. She was so better than Dio. I don't know how Dio raised that. Ami was everything.
She'll put her like hand on your shoulder. Which is really funny because she's
Stars
smaller than
were
you.
wrong this whole time.
What was that,
She
sorry?
probably thinks I hate her. Flurry's kind of mumbling to themselves. What if they've been wrong this whole time? She probably thinks that they hate her. And remembering that Dio said that Ami couldn't contact them after a while is just like...
You know, one thing that's interesting about knowing more about you is looking back. And I don't fully know what happened, but I know the stories. And
Anders is a lying bastard.
well, yes, that might be so. But there were stories that came from people other than him. I know that the Archdruid put some out as well to try and repair the damages that he was causing with his. And the stories that they told of Ami, I don't think that she'd be capable of hating you. Seemed like there wasn't a bad bone in that little one's body.
They all should. The traitor was right in the end. I'm not to be trusted. Flurry just like shakes himself and is like, regardless, please don't share any of my secrets that you now are aware of. I'd really rather not have it get out that certain people are still alive and still being cowards.
Your secret is and always will be safe with me. Well, me and Gutenberg. That man, I swear, can't not listen in to other people's conversations. And you'll look down and you'll see that it's kind of glowing. He's like a little obsessive about the rest of you guys. I think he wants
Flurry
help
will,
with
like,
something.
touch their journal to make sure it's still in place.
I think he wants to meet everybody, but like, I don't know.
He already met me. Once is plenty enough.
He
took my journal.
I was there for that. He took all of the rest of my stuff too, although I did let him keep it, to be fair. Quite handy having him around. Regardless of that, like I said, your secrets will be
better
safe.
for you, Chatterbox. Whatever is better for you.
She definitely catches the nickname that time and mutters to herself, "You really don't know what those mean to gnomes, do you?" Anyway,
Flurry's gonna respond in Gnomish.
she's gonna look at
don't I
you.
now?
She looks at you blankly.
I repeat myself.
You get no response. She just looks annoyed because she recognizes the tongue but doesn't speak it.
You're kidding me right now. You're pulling my leg. Right?
Is that in common?
Nope. It's maybe a little rough around the edges, but it is definitely fluent.
Well, congratulations. Now you know one of my secrets.
Flurry will flip back to comment. You do. What? It's just super confused. Like, what?
Father never taught me. He said that it was too hard to hear his mother tongue with my mother being gone.
I see. I'm gonna have some words with that man. We get back to Saltmarsh. Have you picked up any useful information in your notebook on how to use a mace?
Some. She'll flip to the new section called training. And she's like, I figured out some things, and I even picked up a few tidbits on some of the sword stuff. It's going to be quite interesting to play around. Wait.
You could ask for assistance, you know.
That's not going to happen. There's far too much important things being
These
done.
monks like training everybody that they get their hands on. Trust me, I know.
That's kind of what I'm afraid of.
Flurry will chuckle a bit. Training's in the morning, and then I'll leave.
Amazing. It's goddamn near 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna stop for now.
Yeah, sorry.
Yay. That's okay.
Lore today.
It's very like amorphous episode too, so I'm like, this could be 10 minutes, and then it's like, nope, we're going overtime.
Oh my goodness. Jesus.
Listen, Drolic has been using that phrase on me all week. I get to use it on Enodia now.
Druk, why did you pin the Lenoki squint?
I don't know, but it's fitting.
Uh-huh.
That's the face a lot of people are making.
There's a lot of lore that was dropped. There's a lot of talking that happened. That's going to be another long set of notes for poor Claris to write out.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. You got to do the thing, Druk. You have to set them free.
I will indeed. So, I set you free into the world. Have a good Saturday. We will see you all next week for more D&D times.
Pew, 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 pew.
Bye.
Thanks for playing.
Alright.
See ya.
See you guys next week.
Thank you guys for
Bye.
being here. Thank you for hosting, Druk, and being the amazing DM or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Alrighty, folks, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I am so happy to be back to regularly scheduled programming. With that being said, you can catch us tomorrow over on Lemon Dingo's channel playing Vintage Story for the first time in, like, how many weeks? Like, a lot? Like, a lot, and I'm really, really excited to get back into it. Hopefully I spelled it right this time. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I did. Cool. Perfect. We are gonna do a raid out. We're gonna go see some one. Who are we gonna go see? Here, have some raid stuff. Man, I'm so good at my job. I'm so good at this. Who's live right now? Lum's live. Let's go say hi to Lum. What's Lum playing? Lum is playing Zero Escape, Zero Time Dilemma. Cool. It looks like some sort of story thing. Yeah, it looks like some sort of story thing. So make sure you grab one of those raid messages. The first one is for everybody. The second one is for my lovely subscribers. And we're going to go say hi to Lum. Make sure you tell them just how story time our day was today, too. All right. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Boing.
Boy.
Give it a minute. It's rating. It's doing its thing. There we go.
But also bye bye friends. I'm gonna go wash them.
Okay, have fun.
Mhm.